Hey friends, hello, we're live on YouTube. I'm so sorry you guys have missed the first couple minutes of the stream. We've been testing some things. Long story short of what we found, only buffs are not super big. Unknown, however, is quite interesting. Because say for example you're in a small loop like this, you can actually straight up aim so far up that you hit the loop. So the way you can use this, Cosmo's gonna help us. Like, if I'm chasing someone, I can do like something like this. And then when they go back on their feet, bam. Like, you can hit them, you can do like orbitals. It's kind of fun. It's actually kind of fun. They also have changed the slash backpack add-on, but I genuinely think it has basically zero implications. Anyway, let's see what the teleport speed is like. It's not bad, it's not amazing. I have a feeling it's still slower than release, but... yeah, this add-on basically does very little now. It's only 7%. We'll get to the Dracula ones later. I can't wait to see some of those add-on changes. So... extra hemorrhage, extra exhausted on both add-ons, nerfing this one, the backpack change. Oh, yeah. Can I ask... hold up, I'm gonna ask my viewers to show me this. I want to see this on the view. Cosmo, could you please play Unknown and run the green add-ons Device of Undisclosed Origin, as well as Last Known Recording? They're both the first two greens. Thank you so much. Perfect. Let's go to an indoor map, because I think we'll be able to, like, I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, let's see how far this add-on actually does its thing. I always come back around for strict challenges. Ah, thank you, Rogue Mango. How are your opinions on the PTB so far? I have put them on my website and on my Discord. The new content is quite exciting. The survivor's cute, the killer's interesting. The perks are bland but not game breaking, so I mean, I think. So I mean, good enough. The balance changes and the perk changes around the balance changes, I think, are a bit of a disaster, honestly. I'll tell you one good thing. I'll tell you one good thing that could come out of it, right? The developers go ahead with nerfing gen slowdown perks. So Eruption, halved, got it. Ruin, buff, but not really. Painless, nerf. Pop, nerfed a little as well. What else have they nerfed? Like, DMS, shorter as well, even though that perk, it wasn't really just a numbers issue, but yeah, they do all of that, right? And then they fucking realize, holy shit, actually, this has actually hurt the kill rates. Oh my god, what we did isn't enough. Maybe we adjust gen times or some other thing, you know. Like, maybe this, wow. Maybe this could, I don't know, do something good for the long-term future of the game, but I don't know. Anyway. So... hold up. So, this is too far? I'm too far still? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it goes... I said it was 10 meters, by the way. I was wrong. I think I just remember. I think the distance from which you can see it is 6 meters with this add-on and 8 meters without. And now that it's buffed, it should be like 5 point something meters, which seems really much like this. Yeah, so basically, without this add-on, I would be able to see it from like here. So this add-on buys you basically... I mean... to be fair... there's like a little delay. It doesn't show immediately, right? There's like a little delay. So I guess that if you're running, by the time you see it with this add-on, you generally don't react as much. Right? So that could be good. I have a... can we do a test, Cosmo? Could we... like, you put a remnant, right? say around this fucking corner, right? And I don't know. I run into it and then I'll tell you when to teleport, okay? I don't know. Let's test it. I wanna see what this add-on does. I've never done it. I only like can imagine a little bit what it's like, but right. Hi, Compy. What's up, buddy? Do you know that in Spanish, Compy kind of means like compatriot? All right. Let's test it. Hi, Zeno. Silksong out? I know, man. I know. I think we'll be playing it. I'm not too sure yet. What the fuck is up, dude? Get it up. Get it up right now. Ah, you're too close to a hook. You're too close to a hook. Wanna do it here? There we go. I mean... Okay. So... You know what? You teleport to that thing whenever you think it's appropriate. Okay? Go for it. Like that is just a like that was buggy, right? Like that was weird. That was weird. That was not. Let's test it. Let's test it without. Let's test it without the add-on. Also, can you please bring the milk carton? I wanna test that now. Yeah, I could not buy Silksong on Steam. It was crashing the website. I noticed a bug in Mindbreakers and pause and exhaustion in the PTB. Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure that's the kind of bug that they add to the list and sometimes fix it. Thank you so much. Alright. It just worked for me, nice. Now, let's not lose our heads about this new killer. I've made that joke already. Thank you for the 44 months, Cam. You are... Honestly, your grit sickens me. Can't believe you got 2 M's in your name. Hey, Odds, you're a big fan from Saudi Arabia? Oh, no way. Thank you, Abo. What's up, man? Big hugs. Hi, Odds. Hope you're doing great. I don't want to be that grumpy guy. That's okay. But release after release on 40 killers, 11 have kind of TP, 8 are fast travelers, the rest are 4 tagging killers of original power. This new killer is more fast and traveler tagging mechanic based. Last 2 killers, yeah. Am I grumpy or finicky? No, you're not grumpy. You're not grumpy. It's okay to feel like the developers are kind of doing something repeatedly. And I have to tell you, like... It kind of works, man. It kind of works. I see why they do it. If I was in their position, I admit I would do the same. I think it is so difficult to make a killer with no mobility in this game and make it not suck ass. Like, you gotta realize killers with no mobility, unless they have some insane fucking insta-down or some insane fucking stealth, it generally doesn't fucking work. Can you aim all the way up? Cosmo shows the bounce with the milk carton. Like, complete orbital, 100% up. Yes! Oh my god, it deletes it! Oh, that's so good! That's like an extra second! Or half a second. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's cool. That actually gives it another interesting dimension. But yeah, like, what they could do, honestly, is start making maps smaller. Like, starting right now. But until they do that, like... Okay, I have to say, chat... I have to say, this is actually quite nice. Like, it's only like a couple meters, but it is a pretty critical couple meters. Yeah, I think my opinion of this add-on is increasing. Because right now, like, obviously this is a little fucked, right? Because I am completely cornered. Like, I would have to go through it. But imagine that I have a door here or something, right? Like, if I see this ahead of time, I will immediately start hugging the right and immediately drop this pallet or whatever the fuck I have here, right? Whereas without that add-on, by the time... I mean, obviously, sometimes you're looking behind you, right? But by the time I get around the corner, I only see it here. I no longer have the luxury of getting away. Could you teleport the same as before? Yeah, like, even this alone is already buying me 2 extra seconds. Whereas before, I feel like I didn't even have that because I couldn't react so quickly. This add-on actually is pretty good. I think this buff might actually be quite nice. Right, interesting. Yeah, don't worry, Kairos. I'm sure we'll be able to help steer this game into its best possible version. I hope so. Anyway, okay, that's really interesting. I don't think there's anything else on Unknown that has changed, right? So, okay, that leaves us to Dracula. Wait, why the fuck? Am I stupid? Oh, I don't own him. Sorry. That's why I wouldn't.
Bound to the dark embrace of eternity.
Alright, not gonna lie, this is a nice buff. I think this is the one that I'm most excited about. This is a nice buff to one of his add-ons. They doubled it. 4 meters, which I thought was okay, to 8 meters, which I think is even better. Now, I cannot fucking believe they actually... Look at this, man. Look at this. What the fuck is this, man? How is every add-on in this fucking killer's base get 5%? What the hell, dude? It's like me when I'm changing the volume of my TV. Goes from 0 to 5 to 10, 15, 20. It's multiples of 5 every time. It's either 20 or 25. It's never gonna be 23, even if it's the perfect volume. It's gonna be fucking 25. Placebo. I don't know. Have you played any serious PTB games with any of the old killers yet? No, not like normal games with the... No, not in this PTB. He got the IKEA discount? I know. Okay. They buffed this add-on by a little bit, didn't they? Okay. This hasn't changed. This has been buffed by 10%, but it's... If anything, it's completely worthless still. Not completely worthless. Go watch my add-on explanation for this one. I don't remember if this has changed. They removed the downside from this. I wonder if that actually makes it any good. No. Maybe. But basically you can run this without any, like, immediate downside at least. This has been nerfed a bit. This has been nerfed a bit. This has been buffed by 1 second. This has been nerfed a bit. This has been nerfed a bit. This hasn't been touched. Chat. When I look at these add-on changes, I cannot help but notice the stench, the smell, the pungent fucking odor, the dirty, disgusting sniff of Microsoft Excel. This add-on changes were not, like, I don't see... You know when you see an add-on change and you're like, yep, that was one of the consultants. Thank you, Hens. Thank you, Leonek. Thank you, whoever the fuck else is a consultant these days, you know? Because you can tell that they made sense, right? Like, or maybe they're reworked into something useful. This is an Excel. Like, I'm going to make a video talking about this at some point again, I think. But what I think happened, chat, this killer has like 12 add-ons that are so completely fucking worthless that high-level Dracula players, and there's a few high-level Dracula players, there's quite a few of them, they never run them. Those high-level Dracula players, believe it or not, they just like to switch up their forms a lot. So they love this add-on and they love this add-on and they use these 2 add-ons. And these 2 add-ons have very high kill risk probably, not because they are incredible, but because they are maybe overused by those people, right? And I think the developers looked at a spreadsheet and those saw those 2 add-ons perform. And they were like, you know what? Just 5%. You know what? Just 5%. They didn't even make them partially basic. They just nerfed them. Just nerfed them. Like, why? Like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You know those weird journalists that try to, you know, like corner a politician to say something incriminating? I wanna go to Behavior's office into whoever did this and look at them like, why do you nerf this add-on? Why do you nerf this add-on? What is the qualitative reasons why this add-on needed to be nerfed? Do not mention numbers, and their head will explode. Their head will explode. There is no fucking way someone can tell me that this add-on qualitatively had to be nerfed. They had to be looking at numbers. And obviously I'm being a bit theatrical here, but yeah, I don't think this was thought out like logically and I don't think anyone was consulted over this. Anyway, let's take out the add-ons and see what the new range is like and what the new slowdown is like when you use power. Let's have a look, shall we? Did you put down high silence? No, please. I'll buy your flight to Montreal. No, the sad part, Chai, is that if you ever meet the devs, you're gonna notice that they are so fucking nice, dude. They are so nice. Many of this game's issues definitely stem from the fact that he tries to do so many things so quickly, and that's just the higher ups. That's just the people at the top, the people that you probably don't meet, the people that I probably have never met, you know. But the devs themselves are so sweet, man. Hi, Kellen L. Thank you for the 13. Hi, Waffle. No, I haven't seen it. Can you try Deer Stalker versus Kinder? Oh yeah, let's test that. That's important. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna stand still, right? You now have the ability to hit from slightly further. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty fucking spicy, actually. Wow. Funnily enough, I think the best part about this buff is just the fact that you can hit people on hooks more consistently. So I think that's kind of shitty, but whatever, man. Whatever. I'm sure you can also use it in Shag or something. Oh, but yeah, for example, Shag. I mean, in Shag you don't need it because realistically, the window you can cut. Like, am I stupid or is that like you could reach that before, right? Like even if you were like super last minute, you could reach that before, no? Actually. Could you? If it was really, really extreme, could you? Like, I think so. Look, I took a meter before. Yeah, I think so. Like, but imagine that I had a pillar less before, right? And as you can see, I'm like, yeah, if I was like a meter closer, I think I would have hit it. I mean, you can hit someone in Shack pallet. No, you need to be a bit further. So I guess now, like, I guess using your power like around this corner is even better, because you can either do that or even immediately. I mean, it's something. It's something. Now the problem, they've nerfed the speed at which he recovers from this. So let's just move in a straight line. Cosmo, could you just run in a straight line so I see how much distance I lose now? It's not by a lot, but, you know. Yeah, sorry, just come to me a little bit, because you're a little far. It's not by a lot, I think it's like 0.2 meters a second or something, but... yeah, shall we? Right, so I mean, it's not the end of the world, because at the end of the day, you know, you transform to wolf, and you get orbs, right? And if it's a matter of like catching up, you either have wolf or you have oh, it doesn't go over this, or you have even what's it called, bat. So it's not like this killer is massively hurt by the ability of holding forward from the survivors, right? But that does seem use it on corners anyway? I guess you're right. It's kind of like clown, right? Like you use it on loops. Like you would use it here. And then maybe even switch back or something. Yeah, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, there's not that many times when you're chasing in the open and you decide to go, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I guess that part is not... oh, new bat controls. Hold up. Oh, interesting. Oh. How do we like this shot? Alright. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I have a hard time, like, comparing it to before, because it's been a while since I played Dracula, but... does that feel pretty smooth? Yeah. I have a feeling that before I would get caught a bit more often. Yeah. Like I'm going around and I'm feeling real smooth. It's kind of like the change I did tonight, which I think felt pretty great. Because before his summon orb mode thingy was kind of bad. Yeah, look at this. Like the thing about like bad form, it was a little bit hard to like hug things, and now I feel like it's a little easier. Like for example here, if I wanna like go through this window, like it's a little hard to be. It's kind of like a racing game, right? Like you lose a little bit on the corners. Like you cannot. Well, can you do like a flick? Maybe you can. Maybe you can like. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe there's a way to like keep your momentum. Like yeah, how do I turn around this? Maybe a camera. Yeah, maybe a very aggressive cameras. I struggle. Yeah, it does feel pretty smooth though. Yeah, I do feel like I walk into the thing a little bit, so I'm not. That was pretty smooth regardless, though. Yeah, obviously we can go this way. I was trying just in case. Yeah, it feels pretty good. So that's nice. Can I chase you, some of you guys, just for funsies, just to see what the hell I'm doing? With the new changes to tunneling and gens, have you tried to play a match with like Nurse, Blight, Wesker? No, I have not. I mean, to be fair, I played a lot of the new killer. And the new killer has the same pop and the same barbecue and the same haste as Nurse. So I guess in that part we're fine, but yeah. No, I have not really. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's just chase AMGC. Is this AMGC? No. Alright. Okay, that hasn't... The extra range there doesn't do much for us.
Stop me.
Oh, he's playing at the same cosmetic as V. I just realized. That's so cheeky. Oh my god. Yeah, extra range obviously not helpful here. Wait. I don't even know if that would have worked. It was a nice idea though. Okay. Yeah, it looks like V. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm the more experienced, but the base kit adjustments to the skiller don't seem like an incredible nerf, but it does seem like a nerf. Like they are taking some of his best, most popular add-ons and making them a bit worse. I don't know if the extra pillar distance is, frankly, any necessary. You guys want to test this and see what it looks like when you have an extra pillar now? On the website, you said the base kit barbecue, it fails to show you survivors with more hooks than the one you're hooking. But as far as I can tell, this is intentional? Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bug. Yeah, no, it's designed that way. Yeah, like when I say fails, I'm not saying that it's like, oh, it's trying. No, it's not even trying. Yes. Like what I'm saying is it will not do it. Hopefully that explains what I'm saying. Why is the image quality of your Twitch streams a little better than the YouTube videos? You mean my YouTube streams? I'm not too sure. Maybe because right now there's nothing moving, so it's easier. But yeah, my YouTube streams go through an extra program, and I haven't found a better way to do it yet. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, let's just yeah, we can test Kindred and the Earthstalker. I can't believe they reworked the Earthstalker. This is so stupid, man. So barbecue's dead and we only have this base kit? Yeah, barbecue's not a very good perk anymore, I think. Do you think the 6-hook rule being dynamic, like for example 6-hook of 5 gens? No, don't make it dynamic. I mean, making it dynamic is true, would make it more fair, but it's also more complex. Do you guys remember back in the day where, like, I don't know if you guys remember this, it was such a stupid thing, right? When does the hatch spawn? The hatch spawns when the amount of generators done is equal to the amount of survivors left minus 1 or some shit like that. It was so fucking, like, we had so many people confused in the chat every single fucking time I brought that up, you know? It was so stupid. It was so dumb. Okay, oh, you have kindred. Got it. That's fine now. You know? Like, please, no more fucking... If you have 3 things and survivors have 2 things and the map has 1 thing left, then 5 times 4 divided by 2, ChatGPT. Can I hook them? You know? Yeah. Right, so... Are you guys seeing my aura? Oh. So why am I not seeing you with Kindred? You fucking cheaters! You fucking cheaters! When would you play Hitman again? Maybe after Silksong? I'm not sure. Alright, let's see the range of this. Bro, what? Bro, what? Okay. Oh my god. Why does it turn? That's the Eerie add-on. This add-on existed before, but he had a downside. Now it doesn't. So... Can I chase just with this add-on? Just in general? Let's go. Okay. I want to be in the open, but... Yeah, this kind of does it for you, doesn't it? This is interesting. I'm gonna not aim at him in general. What? Reducing add-ons apply after the perk. So perk goes first, add-on goes later. That's typically how it goes. That's how it worked in Myers anyway. Okay, go, go, go. Go. Go, golly, go. Run. Okay. So I don't know if it goes over this, so. Okay. I think it just didn't go over. Otherwise it might have hit. I don't want to test M1s. I just want to use my power. Okay, so. It does steer, but obviously has limits. Let's just. Don't mind me if I'm bad, chat. I just want to test. Maybe this loop isn't the best for it, but. Yeah. It's interesting. Alright, let's just break it. See how it works in the open. See how easy or difficult it is to avoid in the open. Keep in mind, Kali has a bit of ping with us. Yeah, it seems in the open it kind of makes some of these hits easier. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's me or if that's just the add-on or what. Yeah, this is making my head hurt, I'll be honest. Hi, Wandering Lotus, thank you for beating the mods. Oh, you see the problem? It actually locked onto the Yoichi. Haha, that's funny. That's so funny. You playing regular games today? I don't know if I can chat in PTB, maybe with mods a little bit, but... With our mods, I mean playing a survivor. I generally don't know if you would want this add-on. It's a bit of a crutch to help you aim, but... Hi, Vikil. For a little bit, yes, but towards the end, then no, it gets fixed. Interesting. Need to test in a real scenario? Okay, Cosmo, go for it. Yeah, they actually tried to help me, but there was no helping me because he mind gamed me too good. And I don't know if I'm supposed to like aim what I normally would or if I'm supposed to aim different. Okay, let's give him a bit of time. Yeah, I am thinking he would go behind the corner. We could keep trying. Yeah, that slowdown hurts a bit. Well done. This is very useful. Thank you. You're doing great. I'm not getting bloodless since, you know. I think that would have been a hit regardless, but you never know. I'm not getting bloodless because I'm using ability. I'm seeing the aura of someone. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't do any miracles. There's like a magic sweet spot where I generally feel like it's kind of helpful, but Can't. I don't have power up yet. No, fuck neither. Obviously, probably does absolutely nothing in that scenario. I don't even feel the longer charge time, I'll be honest. Why doesn't he have a red icon? Interesting. Oh, have you ever thought about how life sometimes is indeed fair? You've always been spreading positivity and almost everyone in the chat gives output. Yeah, I mean, that is true. I try to be nice and people are nice to me, but I think that would be a bit of like a survivorship bias, you know what I mean? Like, think about all the streamers that are nice and they have to stop streaming because they can't pay their bills. Think about all the streamers that are nice and they have back problems and they can't stream as much as I can. Think about all the streamers that are nice, but they are, I don't know, more susceptible to discrimination or to being doxxed or to being harassed or to being hate rated. Like, you should never stop believing in fairness to the point where you become cynical and you stop doing the right thing. But you also cannot, like, think, oh, everything good in my life I earned, me, myself, and I. And if everybody else just worked as hard as I did, haha, everyone would be fine. You know, that's a slippery slope. But thank you. I know you mean well with your comment. Longer charge is not Hellfire. No. I don't mean the nerf. I mean the add-on, chat. The add-on. This add-on is extra charge. But yes, don't worry.
Destiny can be quite fun at times.
Also, I was within 8 meters if you suffer from 8 hinder for 2 seconds. I want to feel this. Cosmo, could you play with the Medusa hair and test it on us? I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. Also, put on the Moonstone add-on as well and approach to us in wolf form. I want to see what it's like to just have a 24-meter doggo. I'd love to see that. Thank you. Let's get everybody else. Hi, Dreamy, thanks. Thoughts on the new Judith Tombstone? Is that the one that lets you keep the charge if you manually do it? I'm sorry, I don't remember them by name yet. Tips for controller TPD? I think there are some rewindings you can do so you don't run. And yeah, there are some rewindings you can do so that you can unhook if you have Victor on you and stuff, but I have honestly forgotten how the fuck you should rewind it. I'm not the best person to ask. You play Cosmo? No, Cosmo and some of our other friends, some of them are mods, and I try helping them out a little bit, but many of the people that are helping us out here, you know, they're not doing it because they're paid. They are very, very kind. So the Stalker doesn't work with Kindred? It doesn't for some reason. Maybe because it's a team perk? Hi, Krasue. Yeah, I know what you mean. The Exo Square is pretty good to have as a repair bind. Oh, really? I'm getting 200 bucks an hour. Certainly not. Any tips for healthy and long relationship? No, Chad. Honestly, no. I would say, I don't know. You know, like in a challenge run or a speed run, if you have the choice to do two things, you try to do the thing that's harder first. I would say in a relationship, it's maybe not a bad idea to not postpone important things. You don't need to, like, on the first day be like, how many kids? What are the names? Where did we get married? Like, but it's maybe an okay idea to not postpone anything important in a relationship. Alright, yippee. So, can you please teleport to, like, a pallet or something, maybe? I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's an 8%, but it's so short. Yeah, could you do it in main, and I'll show you guys just how short it is? Do you even feel it? Just look at the screen. Do you even see it? Is this honestly any fucking code? Right, you teleport to it, right? He's probably waiting on cooldown. I vaulted. I was vaulting, so I didn't really mind the slowdown, because the slowdown doesn't apply when you're vaulting. It's nothing. It's fucking nothing. Now at visual? Yeah, I didn't think of that, I guess. Okay, teleport to this pallet. I'll run in circles. See if I feel it. It's nothing, man. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's so little. Oh, man. There are add-ons right now, dude, that literally make survivors expose, make survivors like auto reveal very frequently or give you your power back instantly. And this is the add-on they choose to nerf. I'm doing good, Virtu. Welcome back. Yeah, okay. Wow, I can't even tell. Like, the other add-ons are so mediocre sometimes that I can't even tell if this one's worth running, but my overall opinion on the update, salvageable. Salvageable. Overall, more good than bad. The bad can be fixed. The good is nice. Like, if we had a great balance update, but then we had a shit fucking killer like School Merchant 2.0, well, that would be pain and lots of bad updates until we get it right. But I think what we have right now is salvageable. It's fixable for sure. Okay, right, so back to fucking Dracula. What the fuck else have they changed yet? This hasn't changed. I'm really curious about this. Default bias always have charges? Yeah, they got nerfed. They have them now. That's been like an update or two ago. This hasn't been changed. This has been changed, but I don't think it's that meaningful. It still does what it's supposed to, so this is okay. Wark's Fang, 5 seconds is interesting. It's 1 more second. This is just a slight nerf. Slight nerf, same, slight nothing. I can't remember if this is the same or slight nerf, same. Well, actually, pretty much same, a little bit better. Pretty much same, even though it's changed, same. This add-on, honestly, I'm surprised this one hasn't been nerfed. This add-on's really good for a Brown. I'm gonna be honest, chat. If I put on this, I have no idea whatsoever if I have these add-ons or not. Like, how are you gonna tell? It's... I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed. Like 5%. 5%. Right. Now, let's test some add-ons on this cutie pie. I want to see this. I want to see what this is like. What else do I want to see? This is unironically kind of strong. Yeah. Because if you switch to head, you can start injuring someone. And they would run out of 4 mushrooms right at the beginning, right? That sounds good, no? Yeah, I should maybe be trying this. This add-on's probably one of his better ones. Sorry, her better ones. This is probably pretty okay as well. Because it helps you with that as well. This could also be okay. These are all like, these two are info. Then some of these add-ons are really, really strange. I want to test something, however. Yeah, the hinder parts seem really, really strong until I realized Lich 2 is basically a dream. This is terrible add-on. Like, I thought this add-on would be good, and then I realized you never want to hit a non-leech survivor with intestinal whip. Unless you have this add-on and you just want to, I don't know, use it to find someone else, but why? Increases headlong flights charges by 10 and recharge time by 25%. This one seems really good. Chat, let's compare this add-on to this add-on, okay? This add-on gives you 2 charges. This add-on also gives you 2 charges. But I guess it's 2 charges each generator getting done? Am I right? Am I right? Or... Do you even need this many fucking charges? Fuck me. Okay. Oh my god, I never realized the potential of this add-on. Holy fuck. This could actually make her a bit of an endgame threat. Oh. They begin to decay and they no longer spawn. Oh, this is interesting actually. Is this it on 5 gens done? Yeah. There's a lot to test. There's a lot to test. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a difference between increases and gain. Okay. Okay, chat. I thought that this add-on was giving me more of my power. It's not giving me more extra power. It's giving me recovery. So this is increase and this is gain charges. So, yeah, no, these add-ons don't do the same thing. My bad. Okay. I'm gonna put this out on. I wanna find out how much is 10 charges. Alright, please guys, meet me in the middle. I'll hit you and figure something out, I guess. I really like this build, by the way. This build was nice yesterday. But they do tell you, but on an add-on, yeah, that's how we learned it, I think. I like your shirt, thank you guys. Sorry to bother, but you play Silk Song. Chat, I am very terribly conflicted. In almost every instance where I want to play a game, I know right away if I want to play it on stream or if I don't and I want to play it by myself or I want to just not play it, not cover it. I feel like I want to play Silk Song, but I have a feeling it's going to be a long game. And everyone's going to be playing it. How do I make it interesting? How do I make it unique? I don't know. I'm thinking of, if I do play it, it might be over the weekend. Hi, Goober. Not sure, because I don't know how much of it is going to come to life. But I've made my opinions known, at least. In my side, if you want to check them. Yeah, I know. Okay. Right, so let's use the charges, right? So this is a pretty normal situation. Let's say I use all of my power. Crazy thing. Switch to human. Alright, hit someone with my gland. Oh, this is actually really nice. Chat, am I fucking stupid? Or what the fuck just happened? Did it just fully recover it? Or does it just hide it from me and I just don't see it? Huh? Okay. What is it? Okay, I have a question. Does it disappear? Does the flight charge disappear when it's full? Maybe that's why it disappears. Because it's full. I can't believe killers just have 3 different cooldowns, man. Yeah, that's gonna be it, right? That's gonna be it. The fact that it's disappearing probably means that it just fills up. Let's see, just to double check. So let's see the third cooldown, which is the one that we're testing right now. Okay. And does it go away? Okay. So basically, this add-on just completely recovers your thing if you hit someone, which seems useful, actually. Also, what do you guys think about the aim? I actually think this is quite good. Yeah, because let's see how precise it is. Yeah, this is actually quite nice for a Braun add-on. Because, like, for example, here, like, you see the difference between this and this? This is actually quite important. Like, like, if you don't have, like, if I hit here, for example, look. You see, it hits the shack, which is not what I want to do. I want to hit someone on the other side of the window, for example, right? So if I hit more precisely, then I hit them. So this is actually possibly one of the... That's interesting, I like it. I mean, it can be a bit in front of you, but... I actually think this might be one of the best aim type add-ons in the game. It's more like unknown. No, it's both, chat, it's both. You want to hit them like unknown, and then when they're infected, then you want to hit them like this, right? There's a couple of things about the counterplay. Body block, perfect. Yeah, I think if a survivor realizes that you're gonna body block them, they need to very aggressively U-turn 180 turn directions. Otherwise, you can do what I just did, and it's kind of fucky. I also think like the biggest counterplay, at least it seems to me, like it would be not to do what I aim to see did, kind of just drop the pallet. And just play the pallet dropped. I think against this killer, against some killers never drop the pallet. Against this killer, you will have to drop the pallet in this form. But anyway, okay, we've learned two very important things about these add-ons. So the green add-on basically recovers your entire power, and this shows you that the only thing is it doesn't show you where it's gonna land. But I mean, that you'll have to just kind of figure out by yourself. That's cool, right? Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, we're learning things, we're learning things. Why not make the brown add-on base kit? Because if it was base kit, Chad, they, like, some people wouldn't like it. What they could honestly do, Chad, I'm not shitting you, each killer that has a projectile could have a little box here that says aim guidance, and you, like, take it on or off. And then you wouldn't need to make a brown add-on for this. I honestly, to this day, one of the best ideas I've seen in the community, and I know some people would think this is insane. I think this could be amazing. Make each killer have only 15 add-ons. Only 15 add-ons, or 16 maybe. I don't know if it's better to have a round number. Make each killer have somewhere between 15 and 16 add-ons. Basically, every killer... You can take, like, for example, Wraith, instead of having, you know, 75, you know, 3 different speed add-ons, 3 different uncloak add-ons, you know, you merge some of those. You merge some of those. And then you take 2 add-ons that are not very good on their own, you merge them together. Now, the Blood Whip is less cluttered, and it's actually easier to balance each of them. I think that would be really, really good. I think that would be really, really good. But, seems like we're not considering that. Silk Song consequences? I think so. How are you, Naya? Do you ever use your tongue to lickety-lick the roof of your mouth to tickle yourself? Hi, Eden. You know what? I take back what I said earlier. So other streamers are also having trouble logging in too. Yeah, Chad, it's a Silk Song day. Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4 bar the hyperfocus takeout? No, but I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I don't think that is a super important thing. I know that someone's gonna make a video saying, guys, I did a generator in 6 seconds. Right? Like, I know that's gonna happen. But I feel like gen speed, you don't need to do anything too complicated. Like, I'm not super worried about edge case scenarios. Like, the devs definitely don't give a fuck about them, so I'm not too worried about them either right now. Is one charge 1 second? I have no idea. I don't know if it's me, but the new killer in flight mode is barely visible on any of the saloon grass. You could do a gimmick build for that or play around that. Interesting, I didn't know that. Does she not have red stain? Plot twist can charge a slot meter artificially? Yeah, we learned that yesterday. Actually kind of seems strong. Oh, delicious. This one doesn't even have caffeine, by the way. I already had my caffeine this morning. This is literally just the version without, and it's so tasty, man. Is Plot Twist an S tier perk now? I don't think it's an S tier perk, but it's definitely a little better, man. Like, you can move with it. You can recover faster than before. Like, it's so good. Would it be crazy to make DBD2 and rewrite the DBD code? Yeah, actually, it probably would. It probably would. They could. I don't think they could do that. Why don't you use reshade filters? I do use filters, just not reshade ones. Anyway, right. So back to testing.
Humanity is a plague that
Okay. Oh, shit. I'm not in a private game. That's why I have limited amounts. Right. So... I'm gonna put the mouse thing, and I'm gonna count and see if it's 12. This one's not horrendous, I guess. It's more like I give up, you know. How good is this, chat? If you have 2 people leached, it's 16%. That's so little, right? Is this add-on good in any capacity whatsoever? Interesting. Okay. Let's test this. Well, I wonder how it would design his own changes for anti-tunneling. You don't need to. I made a video about it. I made a video where I genuinely... Like, it's so hard to talk about this without sounding like I am full of myself. I am not a game designer. I don't have access to the information that the developers do, and I'm sure they have some really valuable insight that we are not aware of, right? So I don't want to say, oh, I'm smarter than them. But what I can say, at least pretty fucking confidently, is that my solution was only for the extreme cases. It was much easier. And I also think it was more fun. Like, my solution was, if the killer, at the start of the game, or at some point in the game, only has 3 hooks, and he's trying to kill someone with only 3 hooks, survivors have an option that they can trigger to basically extend that person's life at the cost of someone else's. So, if I hook Dwight, and then I try to hook Dwight goes on a second stage, and then maybe Jake is now dead on hook. You know? Oh, not dead on hook, but like second hook. Now, the way this would have worked, like if you're getting tunneled, you actually get to play longer. So, right now, with the current changes that the DVD devs are doing, if you're getting tunneled and you get tunneled really quickly, yeah, your teammates get faster gens, but you still get tunneled. You still get tunneled. Right? Oh. And I think with that idea that I had, it was so hard for the survivors to exploit it, and it was so hard for a killer to be into it without genuinely just tunneling one guy. But yeah, anyway, let's switch to head mode, I guess. Chat, let's count and see if this takes 12 seconds. Let's see. Now. Okay, I can just stand still. That's good. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be 12 seconds. That was exactly 12 seconds. So, confirmed, this flight is 10 seconds. Each second is 1 charge. So, having this brown add-on gives you 2 extra seconds. Wait, I'm having flashbacks. Do you think that they have introduced the recovery bug that they first introduced in 2018 with the spirit? Do you think they accidentally put it back in the game? Do you think they made it, like they've done that like 5 or 6 times now? Do you think they put it? Oh, okay, hold up. Let's find out. I'm gonna tell you how we find out. We completely get rid of our power. We don't need to move actually, but blah 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 blah. Some people get sick, by the way, watching this killer because of that little weird view. Maybe I should tune that down a bit. By the way, this killer moving around is really funny. Look at this. Yeah. Doesn't it look like I am just the happiest fella? Alright, so it's been now 22 seconds. Wow. Alright, about 30 seconds. 30 seconds now. And... boom. That was like 36 seconds. What's the reasoning? Wait! Oh my god, 36 seconds is exactly 3 times 12. So that probably means that for each second of traveling, you need 1 second of recovery. That's exactly the same as Spirit Base Kit, I think. Alright, let's take this off and figure out if it's now 30 seconds instead of 36. And if it is 30 seconds instead of 36, that means that the recovery bug was actually not an issue. So this killer is well coded. Let's find out. How does it feel to reply to people who ask questions that are in the FAQ? You ever had a kidney stone? I have not. But I hear it's really painful. I think if you had 2 kidney stones simultaneously and you had to pass them both at the same time, like through the same duct at the same time, right? I think that would be like maybe 10% of the pain that I feel when I have to answer some questions like that. Also, I think your changes could work, but wouldn't that punish good survivors? Why? Why would it punish good survivors? Why? I'm sorry, I might generally be slow, like why? Like I'm not trying to be a sarcastic asshole or snarky person. Like, if you're a good survivor, then you leave your teammate on the hook for a long time, then you don't rescue them. Like why would it punish good survivors? Like could you maybe run me through like one edge case scenario maybe? Alright, so let's turn to a head. Alright, first we run out of the whole thing. If a survivor gets hooked 3 times, so survivor B gets the hook stage, I definitely think it could work. Yeah, if anything, it would kind of help good survivors, because good survivors would make you... Like, for example, if you hook Dwight 3 times, and now you have to hook Jake, maybe Jake would be like the best survivor in the team, right? And you'd be like, damn, I got something, but I don't want to chase Jake, he's too good. Well, too bad, right? You shouldn't have tunnel then. Yeah, I don't think it would probably reward good survivors, if anything. Okay, chat, I have good news. This is looking like it's gonna be 30 seconds. Oh my god, it is 30 seconds. Wait, is it? Is it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, this is really good news. Okay, question. What happens if I have the scepter and there's 2 survivors next to each other? Could you guys, like, get a little close? Wow, so I just infect her with the scepter just like that? You shitting me? Wow. Oh, that's pretty fucking good for body blocks, no? Yeah, wow, that's actually pretty impressive. And even when you down people, it's not... Wait, is this spawning them? Yeah, that's actually pretty good, no? Can they duck it at windows? What, this? You don't hit through... What is it? Oh, shit! Dead Dog Pallet Gym! And no window or anything. That's a little bit of a nerf to this map, right? Because, well, is it? I don't know. Because it seems like a pallet gym is a slightly less useful structure than some of the other ones. Interesting. Yeah, is there any gaps or anything to mind game here? Doesn't seem like it. Any gaps to shoot through, maybe? Oh wow, this side is quite short too. Yeah, it seems to be a mind gameable. Maybe you can see them through the floor. Cosmo, can you run on the other side of the floor? Can I see your shadow? Yeah, you can see the shadow. Yeah, maybe with different graphics it's different. Love it. Right, okay. Sorry, we're just learning some things. Now that we know a little bit what this is like. Could I ask you guys to please just pop a few gens?
ความหอมหวานในอากาศ
So this doubles. All right, Chad. I'm please tell me I'm fucking stupid. If this doubles your charges and you go from 10 to 20, but you need to use at least half charge, it's not really a downside, right? It's not really a downside. Because if you use half of your charges and then you have to stop, you would have to stop anyway if you didn't have this add-on. It's only really a downside if you somehow misuse them and now you have to wait longer. But it basically has a flat recharge rate of 25%, so this is just good in general. I just don't know if this killer generally needs that much mobility, but okay, whatever. Weird. Gain 2 headlong flight charges. That's the equivalent of 6 seconds of cooldown. That's not very good. And it gives you the equivalent of this add-on, but only for 15 seconds. Yeah. Chad, please tell me I'm fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you ever use Janjita's hand over the newspaper? The newspaper gives you 25% forever. And if you want to, I'm not understanding this wrong, right? Like, and if you want to, it also doubles your total thing in case you need to use 20 seconds of mobility for some reason. Here, you get 25% sometimes, and then 25% for a while, and also you get a little bit of... That's so bad. I mean, the only reason is if you wanted both, I guess. Janjita has 50% boost for 15 seconds after the 5th gen. Yeah, which is garbage. It's not that good. It's really not that good. Hi, maybe. Thank you. Like, it's not like you need to use 10 seconds of moving fast and then you're like, oh man, I need it again, man. I need it again. I really need it again. You know, like, there are killers out there that if their power comes back faster, they immediately want to use it. Like Blight, in a lot of situations, he wants to use his power immediately. Nurse, if she can get her power back faster, immediately. But this killer, you're not gonna be just like, you're not a fucking bus driver, you know? But now you must wait a lot before flying is available. Not really compared to normal. Compared to normal, you're waiting the same thing per second, right? Chat, decreases flight charge consumption by 25%. What is the equivalent of that? What is decreasing? It's a 50% increase. It's an extra 5 charges, right? Because think about it this way. It decreases the healing speed by 50%. It's kind of like coulrophobia. Right? And the contrary of coulrophobia is will make it, which is 100. So if we do a simple extrapolation, I think this means that this gives you an extra 5 seconds. So I mean, it's not exactly that, but it's basically like this add-on, but instead of 2, it's 5. But it has a downside. Let's test it. Let's count if it's 15, which is what it should be. Yeah. Yeah, let's test that. Anything else? How much is this, chat? How much is 20? If 25... Oh, fucking Christ. It's like 33, right? It's like 33. If there's an extra 50, there's an extra 33. So it's 3.3 seconds. So if I have this add-on, I get to fly for 13.3 seconds. Am I right? I think I'm starting to understand DVD math a little bit. Let's find out. What do you think the most question asked is? For a while, my most asked question was, why do some of your killers have a red portrait? That one happened in the chat literally every 2 minutes. It was crazy, actually. I turned it off. Highland Doran. Yeah, I kind of get it, but I honestly think it's too situational. Haven't tried the shape yet. A bit, but not too much. Patience, my boyos. Man, this picture looks so fucking old. It's generally giving me like... It's like my grandparents or something, you know? It's like a picture of my grandparents. Okay, so let's see if I'm right. Let's count, okay? Right, we're expecting this to last 15 seconds. So if I am right, it should be 5, 4, 3. Am I bad at counting? Shit, I might have been bad at counting. That seems about right, yo. Wait, so this is 33%? This is 33%. Yeah, that makes sense. That didn't feel like 15. That felt more like 13, right? Let's see. Oh, wait, shit. I don't have the whole fucking thing ready. Right. What is this? This is a different tile? Is this a unique gym? Oh my god, there's a unique gym here. What? That's strong, isn't it? Oh, wow, okay. Wow, okay, dude. MGC's head's probably spinning right now. What the fuck? What is this? Wait, it's the exact same thing! What the fuck behavior? Why don't you have a tile repeat prevention? It's the exact same tile! Oh my god. Don't you need to legit survivor first? No, not for this, I don't know, I think. Okay. Let's see. Is it about over in 5 seconds? Yeah, right about. So it is... It gives you an extra 3 seconds. Man, I have to say, I don't think you need an extra 3 seconds for a downside. Like, I don't know about you guys, but having 3 extra seconds of traversal for a potential... Like the worst case scenario for this add-on, right? Is you're looking for a survivor, you have a perk or some fucking stupid shit that would reveal them, and then they use the fungus at that exact time, and then you fucking lose them. That's so bad. This add-on's definitely terrible. It is terrible. It is terrible. It gives you 3... I think I'm understanding this right. It essentially gives you the equivalent of 3.3 charges, right? But you could just run this, which is 2 charges, and no fucking downside. I guess maybe the fact that it decreases the charge consumption means that it would multiply other charge add-ons as well. But it's not good. It's not good. I mean, it's not a free haste because they are slowed down with the fungus anyway, I think. So it's not like they can abuse the free haste. Yeah. When it says glowing fungus grants, I'm guessing it's right as they finish consuming it. Will I see a jungle gym if I go Hawkins? I have a feeling Hawkins, it's not changing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm starting to understand the add-ons pretty well, I think. I mean, Lich 1 applying blindness, honestly, you shouldn't sleep on that. I've always been saying that this add-on is garbage for the Hinder, but the blindness might be okay. Theoretically, if you run this, they should all be blinded at the start, no? Which is interesting. Oh. I've seen people run the new blue paper add-on. Yeah, no, the blue newspaper seems good. There's no... Like, it's one of the standout add-ons. I also think this add-on might be insanely, insanely good. Like, making sure that everyone is Lich and making sure that they start choking on the mushrooms could be really good in a remember me, no way out type of endgame, right? Like, that would be scary, wouldn't it? Well, to be fair, she's no singularity, so it seems alright, but I don't know. Is this actually any good? Or are you just gonna win or lose the game by then anyway? Hi, JC. Stop it. Try it. It's hard to try it. We would need to play a normal game. This add-on, by the way... Sorry. Yeah, this add-on, by the way, is so sad. It only works on a down palette. You cannot do it ahead of time. It's actually so sad. What else can we test from this killer? I'd like to know exactly how much distance you lose. This is really not that important, man. This is really not that important. Oh, I don't think it's that. I'd like to know how much distance we lose by just shooting the gland. This is an add-on that you can put on if you don't know what to do. If this add-on was like 30%, then maybe it could be a little scary. If it was like 30 or 40%, it could be like old Wesker infection, right? But this is so unbelievably safe. Pfft, terrible. I think it's terrible. Or at least extremely mediocre. Wait, I mean, technically you could stack it with this, no? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's worse than I thought. It has a downside. It has a downside. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're joking. You're absolutely fucking joking. I mean, you could argue that the downside kind of like is there to like compensate for the upside, but... What the fuck? Yeah, look at this. Increases cleansing rate, decreases cleansing rate. So it is a downside. What's the point of the add-on? The point of the add-on is that if they don't use fungus, they become fully infected and broken sooner. I guess. But if they do use it, they remove it faster. Who made this add-on? This seems bad. Is it just a typo, or am I misunderstanding maybe? Hi Draven, no, absolutely not. Is there an add-on that reduces fungus? Yes, kinda. This one. I think that might be it. Wait, I have a... Whoa, I have a big question. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm curious. Do you think the extra spit from Queen's Scepter actually applies Elixir? Let's try it. Have you tried any weird killers with the new rule set? I bet, yeah, they do get fucked by it, yes. Let me see. What are the new meta perks? I'm not too sure. I have an idea in my mind, but I honestly think the new meta perks are gonna go away. Like, we're never gonna have a generic meta build anymore. I think on some killers, you actually will want chase perks, right? But not on all of them. Like, you don't need Blood Favor on Nurse, for example. You don't need Bamboozle on, I don't know, Nurse as well. Like, so I think chase perks are going to be a bit more important. And I think I think Gem Blockage and some slowdown will still be popular. Hi Tilted Bandy, what about an add-on that makes kills a survivor if they want a fungus? Peak fun, unrealistic? Yeah. 50-50, it's poison. Thank you for the donut. Okay. So, just testing, right? Window is marked. And when I vault it, it gets blocked. the markers removed. Okay. Now, could you please go to a window, Cosmo? Or something. Like Shaq. Oh, that works, that works, that works. Yeah, go to this window. Just... Oh, check it out! So now I can vault this window. Look at this. And now I could damage him. Whoa. On pallets it's not as useful because, I mean, you know, it doesn't work. But if you drop the pallet, can you drop a pallet? Yeah. Alright, let's, I don't know, you vaulted, I guess. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm fucking bad, dude. What can I say? Let's say I hit him. I don't think I can, but... Come on, buddy. No mind games. It missed. It just missed. Can I try someone else? Oh, I don't... that's a different add-on. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even if it did, it wouldn't have worked. I need to switch to a different one. I don't think you would want this with the other add-on. I think this is good for Windows, though. Because normally the problem with this add-on is that you need to, ahead of time, hit the window, then switch to head, then vault it, and now it's blocked. Which is a lot to do, like, if you don't do it in advance. But now you can trigger it just with the head. Okay, we're learning some things. Some interesting... Right, chat, do you notice what happened here? What is this? It's a fungus because I switched forms, right? Let's do it again. Where's the fungus? Oh, right there. When I switch to human, that doesn't happen, right? It's only when you leave a corpse behind. Right, so now, let's try to do something a little cheeky. Let's switch while we fall from a height. So... that's no good. Get the fuck away from me, buddy. Alright, let me try it again. So it does fall. I know it seems a little silly, but we did find one spot where the body didn't fall. And it might need to be a slope or something. And ironically, I might be able to pull it off. Hold up. Yeah. What's a good idea? This might be a strat, unironically. Alright, so... let's go human, right? Obviously I can't switch yet, but... No, the body followed me. Yeah. How can I do this? I did it accidentally one time. How? Keep in mind, I can't really hide in grass or something. Because the auto is visible to survivors everywhere. It's highlighted, so... Wait! Stupid idea. Can you stun me on the pallet, Cosmo? Yeah, go to that pallet in main and stun me. No, it's not gonna be under the pallet, right? How do I do this, chat? How do I do this? Maybe only on slopes? Yeah, but say I play this map, could I try doing it here, or? Like, it seems really difficult to control where my body's gonna fall. Right? I never realized it was exactly where your carcass is. It's quite interesting. What if you transfer under a pallet and the pallet just drop? I mean, I was thinking that, chat, but I'll be completely honest. Like, if certain pallets you want to break it with this killer, so I don't know if that's a very real. I thought about it, but I don't think it's a very realistic, super applicable idea. It might be like a small optimization you could try. But yeah, how exactly do I do this? I don't know if it's possible. It is hard coded. Yeah, I know, but as I told you, I put it in an impossible spot one time. So obviously it's not hard coded too well. But your body follows you for 2 steps. Yeah, I know, but you guys try figuring it out. I don't think I have. Like this, for example. Oh! Oh! Whoa! What's going on? Okay. What if I try glitching it? Okay. 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 You see, right? Is it glitch for me or something? It's not, right? It's not like there's too many. Like if I transform normally. Yeah. And if I transform like so. Yeah. Oh, this time it worked. Fuck. Okay, I mean, to be fair, this is kind of nice, because even if you do this, like, it's not as simple as just go and get it. This would waste your time, but also theirs. If it's possible, you do it. If it's not possible, I don't know if you bother, honestly. You could also just do it in fucking basement, you know what I mean? Like, go basement and then transform here. And what are they gonna do? Come for fucking basement transform? Like, it sounds a little stupid, but it could unironically be kind of useful, because it would be a really bad idea to not to corner yourself there. I don't think we can reach it. Yeah, maybe every map will have like a spot or two like this. Well, yeah, interesting. All right, we've learned a few things. I think the body has a bit of momentum when you break free of it. Yeah, it does for sure. What about stairs? The stairs seems easy, I think, but we could try. I'm guessing this works as well. We can try it. Alright, chat, I'm gonna be fucking honest. Some of these add-ons are so unbelievably fucking boring. So fucking boring. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cosmo, I think so, yeah. Let's go to Yamaoka, or some map with hills. What's a map that probably has some hill? Let's go Coal Tower or some shit. It's always got one, right? Right. Okay. Let's see. I love you. Hi, Draxon. Thanks, man. You remember the rock you can get on Crotus from yesterday? Yeah, that was funny. Don't shrooms spawn when you don't use power? So it's kind of pointless. Yeah, but much slower. And they run out. And then there's only one that keeps respawning slowly. Can you try to use the head add-on and only switch to head once the mid-game all ultras are used and see how effective it is? That's kind of what I've done in my last match that I played yesterday. And it did work better. I think we had a good map for it though. Maybe use blindness perks. Unfortunately, that's a nice idea, but unfortunately, I don't think it works. Because whenever you are seeing a white object from a power, blindness is not part of it. So, I mean, we could ask my viewers, my mods, if I'm wrong, but yeah. Unless they fucked up and it's bugged, you're not supposed to see it. Could you drop a pallet, Mr. Yoichi? Yeah, that's perfect. Stand still. Yeah, so it does work. What if I vault it? Doesn't break it, that would be cool, right? So the point is, now that I've done this, that is a 10% faster pallet break. Right, can we, can you be on a gen, please? By Shag? Like, say I hit him right here. And this gen now is kickable 10% faster. This add-on is really bad, man. Oh my god. 10% faster, guys. 10% faster. Wow, that's garbage. That's not very good. Right. I want to test something. How do we test this something? Yeah, even if it was 10% on every palette and every gen ever, like that would probably make it a little bit good because you could stack it with like fire up and this and that. But god, dude, that wouldn't be that OP, would it? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. Okay. So that was like 17.5 seconds or so? I think? 17.5 seconds to go from one side to another. Now, let's go. How much speed do I lose if I do this every time I can? Do I lose any speed? One, two. I lose like 2 seconds from using it constantly. It's not very much. I think it's a little bit, but it's not very much. All right, let's count it again. Now, I'm just gonna hold it. How much lower am I doing this? I think I am slower. Yeah, I should have already. Yeah, right now. All right, Yoichi, can you run a straight line? The straightest path you can. Thank you. I'm like 96 or so, yeah, like that. It's true that you don't lose a lot of distance because it's done quickly, right? And then I start gaining again. Right, but you do lose distance. You do lose distance, yeah. Can we do it again? Oh shit, he's a little far. Hold up. Yeah, thank you. Right, so it's like I stop gaining. Yeah, I think that's the best way to. You stop gaining, but you don't lose. If you do it briefly, you don't really lose. But you definitely shouldn't be doing this if you're gonna miss every shot anyway. Okay. What the fuck was that? Huh? What the f... Am I stupid? Okay. Bug where you spit without animation? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think that's what happened. Anyway, okay, so we've learned a few useful things about this killer. I even feel comfortable making a tier list for these add-ons already. I think I have a decent idea of how good or not good this would be. Right. What was confusing? I did like a spit without the animation. Yeah, it was very strange. Okay. This add-on might be alright if you're super on top of things. Because when a survivor eats a glowing fungus, you see their HUD become green. So then you check around yourself, and if you don't see them, I mean, honestly, that's not even true. That's not even true. Because they could have distortion. They could have distortion. They could have been unhooked. Yeah, honestly, never fucking mind. But at least in theory. At least in theory, right? You could figure out if they're far away or close, right? Anyway. Can you guys tell me if blindness affects your ability to see the mushrooms? I'm curious. You could just hide in a locker. I mean, you can hide in a locker while you're eating a mushroom, but yeah, like we get it. It doesn't? Oh, you know for sure? Hey, Toter, thank you. Thank you for the 58. Many hugs back. Can someone summarize her lore? She was an opera singer, but she didn't really get success. So she asked one of her best, you know, one of her colleagues, "How do you get so successful?" And she's like, "Oh, just drink this little potion. You'll be possessed, but don't worry, there's nothing to worry about." Spoilers, there was something to worry about. So basically, she was greedy. She just wanted success. I played against her a bunch. That aura is super common. It's still very strong, but does not hide killer interactable auras. Thanks. Just wanted to make sure. Can I ask you if you start blinded at the start of the game? Yeah, just to double check. Yeah, I mean this is good because the thing about starting with this add-on is that you can immediately do this and then go for hits, right? And it's probably very difficult for them to... Yeah, they see it. It's probably pretty difficult for them to immediately shrug it off. And also eliminates 4 mushrooms from the start of the game immediately, which is pretty good, I think. Oh, let's test out the hill theorem. Right, let's test it. So let's become human again. 2 seconds. Okay. So how would I do this? That's no good. Yep, that's not good. What if I do it somewhat here? Yeah. Might be a spot, but... Infected plus add-on lethal pursuer, so you directly go to them? Yeah, you totally could. Don't think it's insane, but... Wait, I have a question. What if you go to a mushroom that already exists? Oh, it spawns too. So you can't even do the thing where like, oh, I'm gonna go on a mushroom and change so that maybe there's like a... I don't know, like what do you call it? Like a limit to how close they can be? Never fucking mind. Yeah. Wait, this could work. Hold up. Maybe you can kind of toss it somewhere on top of things like this. Yes, that would be perfect. Yes, yeah. It's difficult, but if you can do it, like that one's really consistent. That one's not hard at all. Like anyone can do that. So there's gonna be a component of this killer to understanding how to make them not spawn. Now, maybe behavior will look at this and be like, oh, it's what the fuck are you doing, man? That's cheating, bro. That's cheating. I personally think it's an interesting quirk. Yeah, good luck getting that, fucking bitches. You try it. You try it. They can't. I think the second mushroom vanish when you drop the body on top of the first one. Is that so? Yeah, I'll give you a speed boost. You can't get that. It used to be possible for survivors to go there and then they would exploit it. As you can see, no more. Yeah. Yeah, basically, any little spot like that, any creative spot like that, I guess you could use. Enjoying the new killer? I actually kind of am. I think this new killer is gonna be really what the fuck is this? Huh? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm enjoying the new killer. I think yesterday I was a little bit held back by the fact that I could not believe some of the things this killer does. And also, I still really dislike the fact that you cannot hug tug with her. I don't think there's any other killer that has this little control over their power. Like, I can hit like this in the open, and it's like a nice lunge. And you can curve it a little bit, like this. But if I want to hit someone like around this thing, look, it doesn't let me. And it's like, and it almost makes you think you did it wrong, but no, you just won't be able to. How does Kaneki kidnapping work now? If he does it, the survivor starts moving sooner. That's it. Behavior incompetency is wild. Well, chat, you know what? Like, a lot of people just want to see this game burn. Well, sit back and enjoy, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. If it's really gonna be that bad, let's just wait and see what they do, man. I think I'm at the point where I don't wanna take fights anymore, man. I don't wanna take fights anymore. Like, obviously, as a person invested in the game, I wanna cover it, I wanna make videos about it, I'm interested in it, but I'm not gonna try to defend them or tell them, oh my god, this is the worst thing you guys have ever fucking done, how could you? I would say, for your own sake, wait until the changes come to the game and see what they look like. And then, maybe that's the time to freak out for real. Okay, chat. I think I'm understanding the add-ons a little bit better. What the fuck else is there to test this patch? I've heard Ormond has new palette types. I want to see that. Is the new killer the same size as a regular survivor? No, she has the same size as normal killers. If you watch my video from today, you'll notice that at one point I get pallet stunned and the pallet is nowhere near me. I think the killer hitbox is the same. I have, thanks. Your job literally is voicing your opinion about the game. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I need to take up fights that at this point are just tiring and annoying and, in my opinion, to me, at this point, fruitless. You know? That's it. It's like, for example, if you're a film critic, maybe your job is to go and watch the movie and write a critique of it. But your job maybe doesn't require you to go on Twitter and argue with the director. You know, and be like, yo, dude, this was terrible actor. What the fuck? Do fucking better next movie, you know? Like, you can do it, but you're not forced to. I don't think I'm forced to, like, just, you know, defend every update like my life depends on it. Alright, let's have a little look. I could swear those lockers did not exist before. Okay. This tile existed already. This doesn't seem different. I'm not sure this is different. Yeah, this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. They could make Cormon a bit smaller if they're gonna add more pallet density. Like, this is stupid, man. This is a little stupid. Like, one of the worst things about Ormond, right? Like, there are good things about this map. One of the worst things about Ormond, right? Is that maybe the survivor that you want to chase is all the way across the map, and then you chase them all the way across the map, and then you see them here, right? And then they start running a little bit, not too much, they start running a little bit early. And then by the time you catch up, now you're in shack. And look at this fucking shack. Okay, it's not connected to too many things, but the point is, it's still shack. Against a lot of killers, you can buy a reasonable amount of time here, right? And when you do down someone eventually, look at the rest of the fucking gens, man. The closest gen to this gen is miles away. Why would I ever want to come here as a killer? I would never want to come here as a killer. Which means that if a survivor threatens to run to this place, I cannot chase them. Look at the closest gens. They're all like stinky. You know, they're all keeping like a restraining order. So I go all the way here, right? I get rid of this pallet. I'm playing Baba. They play the window. They use slider, whatever. I finally catch up to them. Now they have this pallet. And they have this pallet. And sometimes there's a third one here, but I guess not in this configuration. Like, Like, why? And maybe they have more here? No, it seems like at least make the fucking pallet side of the fucking map a bit more barren. They have shack. That should be, yeah, the shack corner should be a bit. It's okay if it's a bit barren. No one's gonna be like, oh, I'm next to shack. It's a dead zone. Like, okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot I can't vault windows. Sorry, small brain. Okay. Seems like it hasn't changed a whole lot. However, this map. Yeah, this map should not be this large. Or if it is this large, it should not have this much safety around the edges. Could you test Deerstalker Kindred? I did, and it didn't work. Maybe because it's a perk that affects other survivors, but not the one using it. It's weird. Do we know why her heart glows? I think it's part of the animation when she is like finishing, when she's switching. I don't think it's when her power's ready. Do you test Legion with the BT? What the fuck, dude? My fucking heart. You mean the Killer Instinct thing? No, I didn't. I want to test something else that it's just so fucking bad. I can't believe it's real. Wait. Chad. Wait, Chad, are you noticing something weird about my roster of killers? I mean, never mind the fact that obviously I own these characters and I don't have them, but are you noticing something weird? Where the fuck is Pinhead? Where is he? Am I stupid? Is he here? Did I just not see him? Did I just not see him? Please tell me I didn't see him. Oh my god.
I have him. He's still on my roster.
You have him?
Yeah.
Okay, can you play as him? And let me know if I can solve the box after being unhooked as a survivor. Search bar? Wait, you can search killer? Oh my god. Okay. Didn't know you could search killers. Yeah, let me play survivor. I'll just go and do the box. And I want to know if you can teleport to it. There's no Freddy Krueger as well. Huh? What? That's why your perks are different. Yeah, I figured I had to buy him, but you can see him only if you own them via Hellraiser DLC. Oh. Cool, I guess. Fucking weird. So if I claim the code as the Fog Whisperer, then I don't have him. Cool. Will you play the new Hellraiser game? Not sure. Not sure. Question, if I hook someone as Springtrap next to the door and I enter them and I stay in them, does anti-cam still progress? Yes, I think so. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 95% sure. Will you play Tormented Souls 2? Yes! When is that game coming out again? That one I know I will play. That game's gonna be amazing. This solution is pretty good on the new killer, yes. Alright. So I'm gonna go to the box and not be too close. You can meet me in main, Mr. Killer. If you'd like. Oh, I think you see me. Right here. Thank you, thank you. I tried to play music, didn't work. Alright. Right, so the idea right now is if I am unhooked, can you tell us if you see me pick up the box? Because normally the way you would see me is when I pick it up. Hold up. It's 10 seconds though, I don't reach it that quick. Okay. Okay, do you see me with the box? Now you should be able to, right? No? Cosmo?
I don't see you.
Yeah, I leave no scratch marks. Do you get Killer Instinct if I do this?
No Killer Instinct, but I can teleport.
You opened it. I came.
Wow. Well, that's gonna be a little fucky, because if I did it earlier, I would still have anti-tunnel protection. And if you go for me now, the gen... I mean, technically I'm not dead, so... I wouldn't lose gens forever, but... Yeah, your gens wouldn't be blocked forever. You just wouldn't get barbecue, wouldn't get pop, wouldn't get haste, I guess. So I guess tunneling twice is not that bad if you can get away with it. The only problem is if I have DS, you're so fucked. You're so fucked. So you're immune to Killer Instinct, dude. Why the fuck did they make a Killer Instinct immunity, dude? They, like, for... How long? For 6 years that we've had Killer Instinct, there's never been absolutely anything that if Killer Instinct is on you, makes you immune. Nothing. Nothing at all. It was one of those things that was like, if you're in this radius, you're gonna hear it. And if you're in this, you're gonna trigger it. And if you do this, the killer's gonna hear it. And that's it. No ifs, no buts. So I have a question. Could you get hooked and just step on my trails a bunch? I'm gonna play Pippi Head. See what it's like. Hi Zambra. I honestly think it shouldn't even be that complicated, but whatever, man. Okay. MMR isn't a super big deal anyway. You hit the cap and you win enough. And matchmaking breaks down the longer queues go. That is true. But I do think the developers do think MMR is a big deal. From their point of view, I mean, we've heard them say this. It's not like I'm making this up. From their point of view, MMR is very effective. It's very effective at, roughly speaking, not exactly, but like roughly speaking, separating survivors and killers into 3 groups. People that are average play with people that are average. People that are pretty experienced typically play with people that are pretty experienced. And people that are very, very, very casual, they never go against a super experienced, right? Right, so, oh, damn, dude, that's fucking fast. Jesus. So, the devs are very happy with that. In their little world, it works perfectly. Personally, I think they are overestimating how good it is. Wow, it's not even the red part of Killer Instinct. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Now let's think about all the killers that trigger Killer Instinct. Wait, if you get down by a zombie, the killer... I mean, that's not important because you could see the zombie aura recover from the M1, from the little basic attack the zombie does, right? Yeah. Wait, does this mean you wouldn't know what a survivor is if you fully condemn them? Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Does Xenomorph have Killer Instinct? Wait, Xenomorph does have Killer Instinct too. Oh no, you don't detect above anymore. Wait, no, that's not Killer Instinct, that's Special Footsteps. It's when you come out. Okay, it's not exactly the same. A little bit, but not as much. Unknown, I mean, he does have a Killer Instinct, but it happens in your face. Twins. Wait, does this mean you can just go and kick Victor in the face? Hold up, we need to find this out. Wait, that seems way too fucking funny. Oh my god. Yeah, Handmaster also has Killer Instinct. True. Oh my god. Freddy, let's teleport. Yeah, I know Freddy, but like, let's be honest, man. 99% of the time you teleport, survivors are not close enough to give you Killer Instinct. Wesker has Killer Instinct too. Yeah, I know. That one seems another obvious one. If you spray a survivor right after unhooking, the killer doesn't know and cannot tell for a while. I wouldn't be that pessimistic, Kehen, but yeah, I know. It's like, damn, this has crazy implications. Yeah, oh my god, Demogorgon as well. And Ghostface too. I guess. Okay. Right, so, I mean, come to this locker, I guess. Mr. Cosmo, by the excavator thing. Snowplower. Right, so... Right, as you can see, survivors that are... Oh, sorry, you can go in. Go, go, go. Don't worry. Survivors that are around the... Yeah, so he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. Now, obviously, I'm picking up everyone else. Everyone else, stand still for a second. So, if you want to... Oh, by the way. Wait, what? Wait, he has no collision. Victor doesn't work. What? That's so stupid. What? Every day we stray further from the light of God, and the poor little twins sink a little bit deeper. Okay, dude. Honestly, man. Honestly, dude. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. You could buy a fucking big roll of sandpaper and give yourself a massage in the face, and afterwards your skin would be less rough than this fucking patch, dude. Why are they fucking with Killer Instinct when it kind of just like affects like a third of the killers in completely arbitrary ways, man? Man, like no one in the history of DBD has been like, man, I got tunneled because I walked into a fucking Pyramid Head trail and that got me tunneling. And if that didn't reveal me, then I wouldn't have been tunneled and then my experience would have been 10 out of 10. No one's ever... Dude, just leave Killer Instinct the way it is, man. Hi, Zambra. Yes, I think so. Especially with Resurgence, probably. Does block artist crow swarm? Yeah, I guess that also wouldn't show you. But I mean, that one's pretty minimal. Isn't Legion affected the most? I wouldn't say so, because Legion's power is very... It works at the start of the game, like okay, I don't think it's that big of a deal that you cannot detect the survivor for 30 seconds when unhooked, because most of the times you know where they are anyway, and you're not necessarily going for them. You understand? Like, I feel like it's not that common on Legion. He does get affected, but it's not like hard counter, in my opinion. It could rob you of information that you would otherwise want, but how does he works with Knights? Because they're done with Killer Instinct, you're just supposed to slug? No, I mean, when you down a survivor, it's true that you wouldn't get Killer Instinct, but keep in mind that you would need to hit them twice, so you're just not going to down them anywhere. But if you were to down them somehow, like imagine, they unhook, you hit them, then you use guard, somehow, even though they are 79% fucking faster than you, you manage to catch them with a guard, you just look at your guard and you're going to send them in the distance, you're going to figure it out. I don't think that's a massive problem. But yeah, don't worry about losing survivors on the ground. They're just not going to go down in the first place. So don't worry, you shouldn't be in any trouble. The survivors will not go down. Does that mean Slinker's Harpoon won't work? You know what, dude? I don't think anyone's tested it, so fuck it, let's go test it. I can't believe Twins is broken in this update again, man. That's crazy. Also, Dredge can't pressure a tunnel releaser with Killer Instinct. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Just keep in mind, it's only 30 seconds. It's not like he's immune to Killer Instinct for like 5 minutes. That would be bad. That would be really bad. It's not like you're Dredge and you're gonna be like, wow, I'm looking for the guy that just got unhooked 30 seconds ago. Like, if you're doing that, you were gonna eat a decisive in the previous patch anyway, so... I don't think that's the biggest deal. I think for detection killers that have detection that works like for long term multiple seconds, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I think it's a bit more of a big deal for killers that have a power that should give you away and then it just doesn't. Like, I don't know, say Ghostface. Like, isn't it a little bit bullshit that you can be revealed and you just don't know where? Let's find out. I don't know if it does this, but make your choice will tell you when someone's unhooked. Yes, every single perk that triggers upon unhook gives away the thing. I know. Wanna go into a locker real quick? Just to speed it up. Oh, sorry, I got stuck. There we go. Alright, stand still somewhere. Seems to work. No, this bar seems to work. Wait. Stand still. Yeah, they have no collision with no one else, huh? Oh, well, that would fucking suck if that happened, but okay, interesting. I wonder if someone with no collision can like force a body blow by kind of like running inside you. Oh well.
It's easier to body block, probably.
Yeah, right? Because you kind of get in front of the killer and the auto aim will do the rest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it will be super easy, but you might see it happen. So let's make your choice basically buff now. Not really, because not really, honestly. It does have an added utility, but compared to before, it's the same. So, oh, so will Unhook Survivor still trigger hack straps? Yes, he will. However, if it's like he now has a base kit 30 seconds. Before, without borrowed time or off the record, there is a world where they heal or something, or maybe they don't heal, and then 12 seconds after unhook, they trigger a trap and they go down immediately. But now that's never gonna happen. They literally have 30 seconds to go around the whole map, disarming any traps they fucking want. So that sucks a bit.
What about the body block hag add-on? Can you run through them?
The body block what? Hag add-on.
add-on.
Honestly, that's so niche. I don't even know if I want to find out. What else? Oh, shall we test Ghostface? Like, I hook you and then you reveal me and we figure out what happens? I'm gonna have the add-on that will exhaust you when you are when you reveal me. Just to make sure that we got the right person. And let's test it again. Thank you, Coffee Guy, for the subbies, guys. Artist, yeah, Artist won't work, but don't worry, Artist's detection with Killer Instinct is pretty bad anyway, so it's not... That wouldn't be a massive loss, but I think the other killers, it sucks a bit. But yeah, thank you, Jay, for the donation. Legions hurt more by other things than this Killer Instinct thing. What about Dark Lord with his Fireball and bad movement? We did test it, it's okay, I guess. Seems like a side gear or a slight downgrade. I've saw on the forums that Ghostface can't stock on Hook Survivors. Bro. Oh no. Do you get the unhook notification with unhook perks? Yes. I honestly, that alone, honestly, in my opinion, is reason enough to just fucking remove that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, do you guys think hiding information from the killer is like good for the game? Like, it could be a perk or something, like, don't get me wrong, but, like... Richie Raid? Oh, no way! Hi, Little Witch, thanks so much for sending your 50 million friends. That's so sweet. Thank you, guys. It's so weird, man. I find it so weird. Like, I feel like no other game does this kind of stuff. I guess TBD is not like any other game. Alright, hold up. So, right, so can you please reveal? I'm gonna be in this corner, alright? Oh, nice lockers, interesting. I mean, it's Shaq, but... So I have, yeah, can you do it from behind? Can you do it? I'll look away, alright? Like, let's say I'm busy, I don't know, doing some fucking shit. You reveal me from some angle, you don't need to tell me where I am. I need to find you, okay? Where's Waldo? Okay, he is there. Oh, it's been 30 seconds, so now it works. That's not a huge one. Realistically, you're not gonna very often be revealed by a survivor that just got on hook 30 seconds ago. But honestly, if it did happen, that would be really good for you. Because if you just happen to be revealed by some survivor that accidentally didn't realize that they were revealing you from, like, I don't know, like behind a bush or something, I mean, that could be huge, right? So that small advantage is gone, I guess. Yikes, man. As Dredge, you can now teleport to random corner of the map. I mean, that's good, actually. I mean, Shaq is there, so it is a bit redundant, but yeah, it's not bad. That's actually not bad. And don't say, guys, don't use that language, man. Why are you guys complaining about? That's a good thing. Why are we upset about that? Like a locker in a corner of the map means that a survivor can use head-on, they can use lucky star, or hunters can down you when you comp corner and reload a bit sooner. That's not bad. Please, I know there's a lot to be upset in this patch, but let's not get so carried away by negativity that we fucking take neutral or even good things and we cry about that as well. Come on. That's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's not like having more lockers in the map makes it much safer for survivors anyway, so that's fine. Anyway. What else? Wait, Chad. Wait. Wait. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? I mean, it's a nerf to this add-on, which is Killer Instinct, I guess, but more importantly, is it these glasses? Yes! Oh my god, they are nerfing the mother's glasses! Yes! First they nerf daddy's glasses so much they actually removed it, and now they're nerfing the best add-on in the game. Oh my god. That's so funny, dude. This add-on is like the biggest piece of garbage. Oh my god. My S tier add-on, yeah. Draskul has been like, he has like 6,000 of these. He's been hoarding them so that when there's ranked mode, he can win every match. But now he's completely destroyed. Well done, behavior. Oh, that's so funny. What other Killer Instinct effects are there, chat? Darklo doesn't have any, right? Oh, yeah, actually, he does. In Wolf mode. Swear to God, every one of the last killers has Killer Instinct. Doctor doesn't have any. Dredge, that's pretty bad. This guy's pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Does Ghoul have Killer Instinct? Don't think so, right? Neither does Chucky, as far as I remember. Handmaster a bit, yeah. Knight a bit, but not too important. Legion certainly. Lich. Oh my god, dude, it makes your ball... I mean, you would get points, you would see it on the HUD. But you wouldn't know where exactly they are. Yeah, Lich also gets affected. Mastermind gets affected, one of the most affected. Same with Nemesis. Nemesis, they can just cleanse. You wouldn't see it. Oh, yeah, actually, dude. I want to say Nightmare, it wouldn't matter, right? Because if they are being healed by someone else, it doesn't matter if they are asleep. Like, I don't think it matters. Right? Like... Chat, does it matter on Freddy very much? Realistically. Springtrap? Yeah, Springtrap, I mean, he has a bit of Killer Instinct, too. Only doesn't Sadako? Wait, does Sadako have any? Yeah, when you torment, that's important. Singularity has a bit as well. Skull Merchant, I also think has a bit of Killer Instinct, but I mean, it's right when you see them on the radar anyway. Spirit with add-ons. Trickster doesn't have Killer Instinct. Twins gets fucked. Unknown a bit. Xeno a bit. Yeah. It affects like half the killers, unironically. I bet Xenotail can't hit them during collision. I mean, it was only Victor that stopped working. Yeah, I know, Drasko. Anyway, yeah, Demo gets fucked a little bit. Damn, even that small part of Killer Instinct is so impactful, actually. Oh. Alright, Chad. What else is there in this patch notes to remember? I feel like we've already tested almost everything. Yeah, the only thing I haven't done too much, and I don't know if I'll have time, is just to play more, quote-unquote, real matches with Krasue, and a bit of... I would like to play a real match with Myers or something at one point. Dredge locker changes? I don't think we need to test that very thoroughly. We've seen the new lockers. They seem like a small improvement. And some of the tiles have gotten smaller. That's even better. That's even more of a buff for Dredge. Is Twins viable? Well, it's completely fucking broken in some ways, so... I don't know. Yeah, it does work, guys. It does work, we think. What's the verdict on the palette density changes? The idea is nice, but the fact that they haven't really adjusted the maps much, or they've made them worse in some areas, just seems rough. Yeah. Like, it's a case-in-case scenario. Sometimes it's a bit okay, sometimes it's a bit better, sometimes it's kind of the same, but... Do Dr. Shocks reveal hook survivors? Yeah, that's not Killer Instinct, chat. That's something else. What pop goes the weasel and barbecue does now? Pop is the same, but a bit weaker, and barbecue is 5% extra damage, but only after you hook 4 survivors. I think it's basically worthless. I think barbecue is basically worthless now. Can hook survivors walk through trapper straps? No, I don't think so. Yeah, do you guys want to play normal Myers? I'd love to. Alright, let's bring like super standard add-ons. I don't know if I'd run this personally. This is really interesting. Might be really confusing as well. You might be choosing someone that's across the map. This seems really bad, right? It's interesting though. Interesting fun add-on. It's like the speed limiter, right? I like this add-on, it's cute. Ooh, this seems nice and simple. Alright, let's go with this. Simple add-ons. Let's go to a simple map. Something like we played yesterday. Gold Tower could work. Now, it's a little hard to think what I would run. But I mean, Corrupt seems like a safe choice, right? Bamboozle is a Myers classic, so why the fuck not? I would normally run Cool, but now we have Base Kit Coup, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Maybe Brutal. And maybe Tinkerer. Shit. Just Ortho Intrammers or something. Yeah, this could work, right? I mean, Tinkerer with the stealth on command seems a bit redundant, but... just for the gen info would be nice. What would you run instead of Tinkerer? Maybe No Way Out is safe. Alright. Let's put on a Mori. Why the hell not? Good luck, guys. Feel free to prepare like a normal-ish build. Up to you. Good luck, gamers. You too. You need to remember that this super launch is now considered an M2 attack. Yeah, no, I think I do remember. That's why Cool wouldn't work, yeah? Do you think they should have kept the Tombstone add-on similar? I mean, you have basic Tombstone, don't you? In tier 3? So you can still do that, can't you not? High Phosphorum. Yeah, this is one of the most... I mean, we have a new killer, we have a new survivor, new perks, but... This is just one of the most, like, revolutionary patches ever, man. You have to hook people. Yeah, when they're dead on hook, of course. Alright, chat. This is gonna be my first match playing Myers. I understand how his power work. I don't think I'm very clean and super smooth with it yet. But we probably start in stock mode, right? We do. Wow. Where the hell? I spawn in the middle of the map, dudes. Oh, look. They're over there. Okay, I'm like 25%. Yeah, because I spawn in the map, the Corrupt is really weird. Oh, this is huge. Oh my god, this talking speed is huge. What? What? That's my bad, chat. That's my bad. I forgot I had to I let go, and I forgot. This could have been it, though. I have to. I think she might be dead. Oof, close though. Actually, really good value here. The fact that I can flick it that way, that was nice. Keep in mind, that was a balanced landing, and I think I could have hit it if I played just a bit better. Even this wasn't a terrible chase, and we got a pallet out of the way. Oh, you can also break pallets with your power. I need to remember that. I got a 10% speed boost. That's quite nice. You know, nowhere to hide could be good as well. I'm definitely a bit slower. I can feel it. If they're unhooked, I don't know about it, right? So. Oh, they came back to the hook. Sorry to the gen. That's an amazing angle. Oh man, they just figured it out. Yeah, this add-on to stock faster actually seems really strong. What the hell? Look at this. Good life. And the nice thing is I can activate this whenever the heck I want. So when you have Evil Incarnate, doesn't mean that you're locked out of using stealth. So you might actually want a 99 Evil Incarnate so that you can save the stealth, no? Am I understanding that correctly? Because now, if I wanted to use stealth, I can't. So I might as well 99 it. You might still want a 99 tier 3. How crazy is that? Okay. I heard steps somewhere. I think those were my own. Yeah, I'm hearing my own steps behind me. They haven't fixed that on Myers. It's actually disgraceful. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I did not realize this would be such a quick stock, dude. I thought the stocking would actually be a little... I don't know, what's the word? Cumbersome? That's a pretty fast pallet break, bro. Perfect. He must have been lithe, right? There's no way he'd be this far. Just slow myself down. Not much you can do there. When does that sting play? Exactly. You do slow yourself down a bit when switching, though. Do be careful. Beautiful. Okay. Feels like a bit like I'm a demo or a blight. Breaking that pallet. Faster than both of them, I think. It's really difficult to gauge how far I am. Good effort by him. It's a little tricky. It's definitely got a component of like, oh, you need to learn the timings and learn to gauge how far you go. High mixed metals. No, I think that probably is not ideal in almost any scenario. This is a new type of pallet, by the way. This is a new type of pallet. Just gonna hit her, I think. Yeah, when you reach halfway, it seems. Someone's coming from here. I see you. Where'd they go? Okay. Oh, hitting normally doesn't... Yeah, my bad. Should have known. I mean, it was worth a shot, right? Yeah, let's see how well we can play Shaq. I'm gonna cancel that, I think. It's too far. Keep in mind, every time you use your launch, it goes on like a 5-second cooldown or something. I'm gonna get them, I think. Yeah. They dropped the pallet, I could have maybe breaking it, blah blah blah. Interesting. Okay. Is it hard to play killer now? Well, not really, because it's the PTB, and this is obviously very different, but yes, if this comes to life, oh man, you're... To say that you'll have to adapt will be an understatement, I think. Where the fuck did he go? Alright, so what is my kill range, basically? I think it's about this. Yeah, risky, very risky. It's kind of like playing against a pig, where you take the 50-50, but unlike pig, it's an insta down. Okay. So now I don't see half the people in the hut. Lovely, man. I love that. That was a big blunder, but honestly, that's a bit of them. That's their fuck up. I don't see scratch marks, bro. That's so wild. If this person was here for a flashy save, I would 100% eat it. How would I know? Oh my god, dude. That's gonna be so... Imagine if there's a cheater that just teleports behind you and they just got on hook. How the fuck are you gonna know? Oh my gosh. I know cheaters ruin everything. Like, we can't balance the game around them. But my point is, you're just gonna be even more in disbelief of what the fuck just happened, right? This has to be Cosmo, yeah. I can stalk him, but he doesn't look white. For some reason. Fucking kill me, dude. This is so bad. Alright, it's not that bad, it's not that bad. We can maybe win this. Let's just hope he doesn't have hope. Well, if it's hope, it's 5% weaker, isn't it? I think he doesn't make the... Brother, what? Okay, cool, man. Good fucking angle, by the way. I can't even mori him. I mean, I could mori him, but this would be so bad, right? Like, it's a longer animation. Do I get barbecue from this hook? I won't, or will I? Well, maybe I would be, but maybe they know about it? I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if it's completely disabled in endgame. I have forgotten that fact, sorry. The fact that they haven't triggered No Way Out is really good for me, though. Oh my god, I just ate dirt, man. I literally just ate dirt. I have to find purple feet, or I'm fucked, by the way. It's not them. Shit. Like, right now... Going for that extra stage just can't do it. Can I? This is so bad, man. Like, you're gonna have so many games that just result in 2 kills, man. With this new update, if it goes like this. And I think the devs kind of want that. The devs want you to get 2 kills. That's kind of what they want. The problem is, it's gonna be 2 kills if you play well. And they play a bit sloppy. That's not what anybody wants, right? I don't know what the last survivor is. These 2 gates, though. Oh. Wait, this is really huge, actually. Shit. Please tell me they weren't just running. Good, good. Wait, how much do I need to charge this? What the fuck? Why didn't I break this right away? Ah, just fucking break it with the add-on. Yeah. Okay, so this could be good, but unfortunately I need to slug because it's the endgame. Oh, never fucking mind. Okay. I might be able to get 2 kills here. On top of the one we already have, obviously. Oh, I think so. Yeah, now I need to go for the other kill real quick. And keep in mind this... Oh, I think that's a mistake. I think I'm getting 3 kills here. Let's just hope I get the other girl. Oh my god, that's so lucky. Then again, they should have played a bit safer on this gate, and this would have been impossible, right? If they delayed this insta down, it would have been really impossible. Surely. Okay. Might be wild, But I'm almost sure you can crouch Myers in elevation. No, no, it's not wild at all. We can, you wanna, if we want, we can test it. Okay. It's, I have to say, this is a fun killer. It's a unique, it's not super unique, I mean, but it's a slightly more interactive experience than what you would get from just playing normal M1 fucking Myers, personally. I personally like it. At least it's kind of what we expected it to be. A little bit wilder, maybe. Oh, it's one of these little new pilots, huh? So how much do I need to charge this? There you go. Like, that's insane. Like, that is crazy zoning, man. That is crazy. It's kind of like Pyramid Head with that one add-on. Oh, sorry, I didn't charge it at all. That's my bad. Need to remember what I'm doing. Yeah, going around corners works if it's the last bit of the lunge. Otherwise, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, No Way Out was very helpful here. You can see that getting to the endgame for survivors is kind of gonna happen more often, so yeah, No Way Out seemed quite good. I had to find Purple Flea though. If Purple Flea had hidden a little bit better, I was fucked this whole match, dude. But yeah, the stalking speed is actually really reasonable. Okay. Yeah, for a really tiny one, you can do that. And now I'm looking at what? Only 10 seconds, right? So I think I catch you. Nice. If this loop was a little tiny little bit different, maybe it wouldn't have worked that way, but nice. Oh, did floods or rage get affected by the changes? Nope, they work the same. They still reveal when the unhook happens, so you can kind of cheat the system by just running certain perks. But I'm not even sure that they've intended that. Unfortunately, I ran out of tier 3, so... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I can still Mori. Because it's just the last survivor now. For different reasons, but... Can I abandon the game if every survivor leaves? Yes, I think so. You don't really have any big downside. Do you think they'll keep the 6-hook roll? No, I don't think so. Maybe they'll bring it down to 5, and then we'll have to pretend to be happy, even though 5 is still... I'm gonna be honest, man. I think 5 hooks is still really fucking difficult against some teams. It's a lot more reasonable than 6. I think the difference between 3 and 4 is big. The difference between 4 and 5 is big, and the difference between 5 and 6 is huge. Like hooking. Like, imagine that you play against survivors that are generally really, really good, right? And you're also pretty good, but you're on a killer that's not fucking, I don't know, insane. It's not nurse, right? Like, even in those same conditions, a killer getting 6 hooks by the time they kill someone means they hook 1, they hook 2, they hook 3, they hook 4, and then they double hook a guy. But then if they double hook a guy, they're triggering the other one. So it's more like 1, 2, 3, then 1 again, then 4, then 1 again. Like, brother, like, you're not gonna have that much time. You're not gonna have that much time, dude. It's just simple as that. It's just, you're not gonna have that much time to get those 6 fucking hooks against people that are really decent and are just, objective oriented. Nah, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, okay, you're right, dude. No, you're right. That's so easy, guys. It's so fucking easy. So, hook survivor 1, hook survivor 2, hook survivor 1, hook survivor 2, hook survivor 3, hook survivor. It's so fucking easy, dude. Oh my god. I think I need to join a tournament again. I think I know how to win now. Super fucking simple, man. Super fucking simple. Super fucking simple. You know, just at that point, by the way, you have had the chance to eat 2 dead hearts. If it's too close, you have had the chance to eat 2 decisives. Right? Potentially, depending on how quickly the hooks are. And if you space them out, well, then they do gens in between. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hi, Fluffy. Do you think making one survivor use aggressive anti-tunnel will be viable? No, I don't think survivors will want to get killed on purpose. There might be situations where it happens and they kind of go with it. Like, there might be situations where it's like, Hey, this killer's tunneling our Nia. You know what? Fuck it, let her die on hook. Fuck it, let her get tunnel. Let's just do gens, guys. Sure, she'll die, but the gens are gonna be blocked. We're gonna do them 25% faster or whatever. And then we all have adrenaline. We all have... I have Unbreakable. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Like, I have Unbreakable. I can pick myself up. I have Deli, and I have it up. Like, we can just go into the end game, and he's gonna get 1 kill. So yeah, they might just go with the flow. I don't think they're gonna load into a game thinking, oh, dude, let's kill fucking Tom in our party just to do gens faster. That doesn't make sense. Do you think the endgame builds are going to be super popular now? I think they're going to see a bit more use, but I think the problem with endgame builds is that they have also been nerfed. I think the main thing that every good endgame build has, right, is the ability to slug. Right. Let me tell you about the golden era of endgames. That was around the time where we did the 50 wins on Artis, right? Like, my build on Artis, can I buy her? My build on Artis, when I did 50 wins on her, immediately it was a pretty special time in DBD. If I remember correctly, was Noid, Corrupt, Paintress, and DMS or something like this. Obviously, this Rex did something slightly different, but yeah. It was something like this, or Barbecue or some shit. It was something like this. No, forgive me. I think it was No Way Out. Yeah, like Doctor, for example, towards the end of the Doctor win streak and the Artisan, we had builds like this, and they actually really fucking worked, man. For a while, builds like this really fucking work. I'm gonna tell you why. Right? You have a survivor on the hook, and the last gen's being done, but they didn't do everything right. It's true, they're about to finish the last gen, but they're all injured, all 3 of them. No one can go for the unhook. Even if they send one guy for the unhook that's healthy, they could get grabbed at the hook. So that's risky. And maybe they try and maybe they fuck it up. And what you're going to do is you're going to camp that person to death. They're going to die. Then you're going to maybe slug your way into 2 more kills or 1 more kill. And now you went from 1 kill to 2 kills, from 2 kills to 3 kills. Right? And that was a way where I generally won many of my matches. But that forget about it. Forget about it. Now the hook stages are 70 seconds. If the survivors notice that you are camping someone in the last 10 seconds, like, they can just not do the gen, and then you're giving them anti-camp. And if you're too close, you're giving them anti-camp, and then they unhook themselves. And if you're not too close, then they go in last second with a little cheeky spin burst, and they get it. There's no winning. There's no winning. You cannot realistically camp someone unless they really fuck up. And even if you do camp someone, when you hook another person in the endgame, it's another 70 seconds. And God forbid they have reassurance, then it's 100 seconds. And, you know, like, you cannot ever be sure that you're gonna kill people in the endgame. You can never be sure. In the past, you could go into endgames knowing, like, yeah, I make the decision to give up the last gen, but I kill a survivor, and then I'm making a wager, I'm making a bet that in the endgame I'm gonna be able to catch 2 of them. Now, the hook stage part is really difficult, and even if you were to have Noed, you know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen. If you down a survivor with Noed and there's another survivor in front of you, you're gonna lose the first survivor. The first survivor is just gonna crawl away. So when you down a survivor with Noed, you need to immediately hook them. So survivors now have 70 seconds to do whatever the fuck they want. Like survivors don't even have the fear anymore of, like, oh, we have just chase perks and gem perks, we don't have any unbreakables, and at the end of the game, maybe it's a hag or something, and I step on a trap, bam, slug with Noed. Oh, someone comes in, bam, slug with Noed. Like, that's just not gonna happen. If you slug someone with Noed, they leave him. They leave him, and they open gates and 99 them if they need to, and then just wait by the gate or wait nearby or find the Noed. They don't care about their teammate. The teammate, it's gonna be a while, but they'll pick themselves up in a completely different part of the map when you down them. So I do think that a lot of the endgame builds that would work normally, they rely a little bit of slugging, they rely a little bit on quick hook stages, and you're getting fucked by the slow changes, right? So I don't know how a good endgame build is gonna be amazing now. I think what you should do is have a little bit of endgame to turn a 2 kill into a 3 kill, or a 3 kill into a 4 kill, or a 1 into a 2. I think having a little bit of No Way Out makes sense. just remember that if survivors are seeing this perk more and more often, they'll immediately trigger it upon endgame, right? Since going for spreading hooks is a bit more of a strategy, it makes sense that No Way Out is a bit better. But yeah, like you'll be sorely disappointed by how difficult endgames are in this next patch if it comes this way. Do you think Pain Resonance is dead now? No, I still think it's okay. But man, like, if you run Pain Res, and then you hook a guy, and then you realize that you got a bit on, let's say you're playing RPD, right? And you down them in the west side, and then all 4 hooks are on the east side, you're gonna feel like such an idiot. Like, Pain Res right now could literally be a non-scorch hook perk. Like, I don't even know why it's a scorch hook anymore. Like, I was one of those people that's like, okay, Chad, it's a pretty strong perk. It's one of the, like, number 1, number 2, or number 3 best perk in the game for killer. It has to be a scorch hook, right? And it has to have limitations. I was completely on board with that idea. And I always said so when people wanted this perk buffed. When it was already one of the best perks in the game. But now it actually, that does make sense. That actually does make sense. I'm honestly, in a way, I'm kind of happy. I would actually love it if gen regression perks were overall really mediocre, and then the game was balanced around no gen regression or little gen regression instead of what it is now. The game is balanced around lots of gen regression in the higher spheres of experience, and at lower levels, it's balanced around the fact that survivors are fucking clueless and don't do gens very efficiently. You know? So that kind of works out for like newer survivors and beginner killers and so on. That, like, the devs have told us many times that the killers don't need gen regression at low level. They have a good kill rate at low level, which is an amazing self-report. It's basically the devs saying, we have a game that is so complicated for survivor and we make it so difficult, and some of our maps are so like messed up, and we give so little information to survivors that they are generally so clueless that even though mathematically the advantage should be on their side, that's not enough and they still lose half the time, you know? So yeah, I don't think the game at lower levels is balanced because it's perfectly balanced. It's balanced because survivors are very, 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 very clueless. And killer, on the other hand, killer does have more stuff. A killer that is clueless still sees their gens. A killer that is clueless still sees scratch marks. A killer that is clueless still has info from the perks and they still do their job. So killer at lower levels is a little bit easier in that regard. You don't just go around the map and never find a survivor, you know? Blastman's gonna be everywhere. Ha, that's true. Yeah, that perk will probably be a bit more pro. Why are they so clueless then? That's a different video, chat. That's a different topic. Survivors at low levels are clueless because map design is difficult. Learning 40 or 50 new maps is difficult. And they get distracted by things like they don't know that doing a totem doesn't do anything. They don't know that opening a chest is probably a waste of time. They are on a gen and they hear a terror radius for like 0.1 second. And they go, guys, I almost died. Guys, I almost died. I'm going to crouch behind this rock. And I'm not saying this to throw shit at new players. We've all been there. But I'm trying to explain, right? Like, even though you could look at the HUD and you could be like, oh, the killer is obviously chasing Meg. And I'm on a second floor, so it's 99% chance the killer has no idea I'm here. A lot of the survivors are really, really scared. They're really, really immersed, and they don't know their way around maps, especially indoor maps. I would love to see a killer kill rate statistic based on all maps. But what we typically find if we go on public or even old maps is that indoor maps have much more kill rate for killers. Let's find out. Deadliest maps. Oh, yeah, this one can't count because these maps are kind of gone now. Let's see. Let's see the deadliest maps. Right, so please ignore Badham Preschool 2 because there's only 2 games because this map has been retired. I don't know why it says Badham Preschool 2, so ignore this. Deadliest maps are now Shelterwood's Forgotten Ruins that have very weak main buildings. Hawkins, okay. This is a bit surprising, actually. Wait, they're all so low. What the fuck? Wait, look at this. The average kill is only 55. What? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Okay. Gardener Joy is at the bottom? It's very small samples, to be fair. I don't know. Yeah. Are people submitting less stats to this website than before? I swear to god, it used to be way more. Yeah, maybe I'm fucking stupid, chat. Maybe I'm fucking stupid. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But what I meant to say is that, to be fair, the person that submits information to this, the type of user that submits information to this website is probably like well above like complete beginners. But my point is, especially for newer players in their maps, and a lot of weirdly designed maps contribute to survivors being less gen efficient. One of the easiest things that you can do for survivors to make them good is send them to a map like Rotten Fields, which historically has had one of the best like stats for survivors, because in Rotten Fields, you spawn, you look around, and you see 3 or 4 different gens at any one given time, right? 6 games a month can be trusted. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. Just not too much. It's just, you know, take it with a grain of salt, you know? That being said, now I'm actually kind of curious. Let's see killers. Pick rate. Haha. How about we go kill rate? No, I want to see everything, yeah. Kill rate. Highest. Pff. Yeah. Vegna's highest. That hasn't changed. Oni's pretty high. Black Ghoul. Surprise Ghoul isn't like number 1 or number 2, but okay. Clown. I mean, he's changed a lot. Don't be afraid. This doesn't mean he's OP. He's getting changed as well. But keep in mind, when they buffed Wraith some years ago, he was like number 1 deadliest killer, and they nerfed him immediately, and he wasn't OP. But okay. Dredge pretty high, Pig pretty high, Freddy pretty high. These are all killers that historically show up high in official and non-official, because they have a lot of like side objectives and side things. Dredge and Nightmare don't have many side objectives, but you know, like the Killer Instinct, the Nightfall, the being detected. Xenomorph being this high is surprising. I guess the changes were good. Alright, let's start going down below. Killer average is 51%. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I know the devs say, oh, this doesn't reflect the reality of the game, but then they don't tell us what it is, and they don't become more transparent. You know what I mean? It's like... You guys remember, I don't know. No, we shouldn't talk about that, but it's basically like, what? No, I didn't cheat on my wife. No, I wasn't in that club last night. Where were you? Well, I can't say, but I wasn't there, you know? Like, I won't say it, like, but no, you gotta believe me, man. You gotta believe me. It's not like that. It doesn't inspire a lot of confidence if you say that, right? Personally, I'm not super confident on the fact that these stats don't at least signify a trend. But anyway, the kill rate in general has gone down significantly. This used to be like 56 or 57 average. This is the average among all killers. Right, now let's see which killers are below average. All of them, somehow. Alright. Forget the Krasue, there's like 8 games, obviously, that's just PTB. Trickster is super low. Brother, 42%. Pfft. Wow. How about this low? Wow. Oh, Huntress really low as well. I mean, Huntress is a very beginner-friendly killer that a lot of people play and main for a while, like that, because it's one of the free ones, right? Makes sense. Chucky being this low even after the minor buffs is a little surprising. Yeah, I honestly can't make sense of these stats. This means so little. The ones at the top make sense. At the bottom, I think they're also close to each other. Like they're like, all of these killers are like very far apart, and it's only like 1 or 2 percentages, so it really doesn't mean a lot. Just remember, chat, just remember, in this like landscape where kill rates, at least from the stats that we do have, and sorry behavior if you're like, oh no, this is not the true stats, well, show them to us. At least in the stats that we do have, it seems like kill rates are lower than before. Right? Yeah, look, there used to be 60,000 a month. I guess it's not as, yeah, this program is not as popular anymore. But in this landscape, we are making like one of the biggest overall nerfs to killer ever. That does seem like it's gonna be a disaster, man, if this went like this. 2 friends that mostly play killer already uninstalled. To be fair, the first 2 hooks could have been protection, hiding, nothing else, and that would already make tunneling feel a lot better. It's happening 5 minutes into the match, it's the worst part of it. I know. Your friends shouldn't quit over changes that haven't happened yet, but I know it kind of shows that this seems like a bit of an out of touch, right? Out of touch update. Wow, finesse being number 4, dude. What? That's crazy, man. Do you guys understand how insane this is, by the way? These are all perks that have been in the game for years and years and years, and most of them are free, or at least have been in the game for a long year. But this one just came out. This one literally just came out like a year ago or whatever. Lara Croft sold a lot. I think Lara Croft has one of the skins that has sold the most skins in DVD. I think I heard that somewhere. Hi, Mixed Metal. I know, right? I know. Right. Yeah, a lot of the statistics are kind of weird. For example, like this is the 3rd most popular build, and it's not because, sorry, the 2nd most popular build, and it's not because it's the best. It's just because people do Adept, right? So Adept kind of does fuck with statistics a little bit when you see completed builds. But yeah, just quite interesting, man. The killer one has not changed in a long time. What is the most surprising perk if we see the whole ranking? Let's see. What is the first perk that makes us go, what? Everything. Visual being in the top 10 is insane. Prove thyself. Yeah, this all makes sense. This all makes sense. Empty slot is more popular. Honestly, I have no idea why Resurgence is number 24 and not top 10. This perk is insane. I might be the only person that thinks this perk is like the best fucking perk in the game now, and no one's fucking saying anything. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think there is, and especially in the next update, even if half the changes go through and the killer in general leaves survivors alone after unhook, there is no reason not to run this perk, dude. This perk saves you, let's see. If you assume a normal heal is 16 seconds, it makes 70% of that free. And with a skill check toolbox, sorry, with a skill check medkit, you literally heal yourself in 2 seconds. Brother, that's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. I already think a toolbox is really, really strong when it saves you 20 seconds on a gen. Or even 10 seconds on a gen is pretty good. Even 15 seconds on a gen is pretty good. This basically saves you 12 seconds on a heal twice. At a very critical time too. Why are all the new killer perks so mid? Because new slowdown perks are probably impossible to create at this point. I don't know. I don't know. To be fair, the new survivor perks are not incredible either. Flashman being this high is pretty surprising. But I mean, it's a fun perk, right? Yeah. Let's see the bottom perks. Let's see. What is the strongest perk that nobody uses? Let's have a look. That's not like completely new. Okay, these are the 3 new perks. Forget about them. Pharmacy is completely unused. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I can see why these perks are not. They're either not amazing or they just have a perk that's simpler. Blood Rush, you run decisive many times, right? Yeah, no, I kind of get it. This all makes sense. I think Breakdown and Aftercare, but especially Breakdown, this perk is fucking nasty. To only see it 0.3% of the time is pretty wild. It's a really good perk. Counters pain race, counters a lot. Anyway, chat. What else is there to test in this fucking build, chat? I think we're done, right? I think we're done. I'd like to play a bit more Krasue, but I think I'm gonna leave it here, chat. Like, oh, wait. Does anyone want to see what the new Tenacity is like? I kind of want to see it. Yeah. And ironically, having Tenacity and Unbreakable, like, if you do get slugged, like, it's still really good, right? Or just having Unbreakable on its own would be good. Like, picking yourself up the first time quickly is still amazing. Okay. Let's test it. I want to see it. Thoughts on killer changes so far? How much do you think they'll change? I don't know, chat. I don't know. They're probably gonna go and make the survivor tunnel things like half of what they are and then think that that's enough. And I honestly don't know. And I think the worst problem, chat, is that they could make this change, then see the kill rates really low. And you know what they might do? They might just do something insane. Like 3 months from now, when they see like the kill rates are like lower, they're not gonna be like, oh, maybe we should reverse this. Maybe they're gonna do something really stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe, like, what could, yeah. Maybe they're just gonna be like, you know what? All killers evolve faster. All killers have shorter M1s. All killers, like, you know, they're just gonna do something that just fucks with the whole game that was maybe unnecessary if they didn't do this. I don't know. Oh, we have this add-on. No. Right. Okay, so I see that the lag still happens. Alright. Wow. Damn, dude, you can make quite a bit of fucking distance already. Do you think we're at max speed already? Seems like it, right? Oh my god! What the fuck? You don't even need to be full. Yeah, every perk that allows you to pick yourself up is now... You can trigger it 5% earlier. Yeah, that's weird. What's the point of having a full bar then? What the fuck? Yeah, please. Huh? Behavior will do anything but add a secondary objective. Yeah, chat. I know you guys think that that would do the same, that like that would fix the game, but I'm telling you, it wouldn't fix shit. We already had an extra objective in a mode, and I don't think that if that came to the game, I don't think it would help too much. You know, like the complaint would go from, oh my god, the gens are too fast, to, oh my god, this canister spawned too close to the gen, and they only needed 5 seconds to fill it in. Like trust me. Like, it would just displace the issue. If the gens are too fast, just make them 10 seconds longer, you know? But nah, it's not happening. Alright, so this is the max speed that you get with tenacity. It doesn't seem that insane. Oh, look, wait. Wait. Can I do this? Yeah, can I go... Whoever's on the ground, don't pick yourself up. I wanna crawl next to you and see how much tenacity is helping me. Right. Down me, Mr. Killer, please. Alright, so can we do a race? You go somewhere, I'll try to catch up. Who are you? Purple free? Yeah.
The box. You opened it. I came.
I don't know if they have tenacity too. Oh, I think I'm starting to catch up. Look. Whoa, that's significant. Yeah, I mean... Over the course of a little while, yeah. She's not slow, by the way. She's pretty fast. I'm just even faster. Yeah, definitely winning this. And now I can just recover. Drink. And then just patch her up if I need to. Bum. Man. Be honest, would you ever bring tenacity to be like 5% faster over 20 seconds? Yeah, possibly. If I were to play with like, hey guys, let's do Sabo, full Sabo, right? Oh, sorry, not with that for sure. Full Sabo, right? And I just have Soul Guard and I'm gonna keep picking myself up. Like, I don't think this is an insane idea because you're quiet, you don't get auto red, you move a little bit faster, right? Like, this is not terrible. I do agree, it seems a little bit redundant. Just one Unbreakable would be better, but hey. Tenacity with conviction? Yeah, chat, I've heard this bug, but let's not. Oh wait, no, is that the one? I know there's some bug, but let's not talk about that. I didn't have tenacity, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, I figured. I just wanted to compare myself. Alright, chat. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the PTB. Not like, oh my god, I'm done. Like, not in a bad way. I think it would be nice to test the new killer a bit more, but I think I have a decent understanding of the perks and the add-ons. I would need more experience with the killer to tell you how strong they are. But honestly, what's the fucking point? They're most likely going to change. Springtrap went from PTB to live with very tiny changes. A couple add-on adjustments and very tiny changes. Because in the PTB, Springtrap was honestly really close to being perfect. I think this killer's not there. I think this killer's definitely like, oh, this is going to be changed for sure, like here and there. So when that changes, we'll cover her more. Oh, choose DBD forever? Yeah, honestly, chat, I'm not done with DBD forever, but if you have ideas about how I could play Silksong and make it fun, please let me know. Do I play 1 hour each day, or do I play it for a long time for a couple streams? I'm really curious, man. We could convince you to play some Hitman. Not today, chat. I need to rest my voice. This last entire week, man, I've never really recovered. Yeah. Anyway. Big hugs, guys. I love y'all. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys over at YouTube out there. Thank you for the rate. I mean, sorry. Force of habit. Thank you for the sub. Big hugs, man. Bye-bye. See ya. Thank you. I did play the original Hollow Knight. You can look up my name on Hollow Knight on YouTube. You'll find it. See ya, guys. Bye-bye.